Ladies and gentlemen, it is deadline day, and we're already getting started. I was kind of calling it before all the trades started to happen. I said, I think it's going to be a little calm day, because all the hype was talking about how this trade's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whenever it's super hyped up, remember the NBA trade deadline, if you guys are NBA fans, how it was all hyped up and it turned out to be an absolute nothing. Well, we got it started. Didn't involve the Patriots, though. But welcome into Patriots Today, live by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper, and the trades are getting going. We got a star cornerback heading to the Colts. Rashid Shaheed is on his way to Seattle, and we will be live until the trade deadline. I see everybody in the chat right now. I see a lot of people. I saw Cosmic and Die. You guys were going at it. Just a little calm down here. No insults here. We're just all Patriots fans trying to have fun. I see Matt in the chat, JC, Starhawk, Daryl. It's just me today. No producer. I'm self-producing this one, so everybody just, you got to bear with me here. But at work, hey, all good. As long as we're all friendly here, all having a good time, that's all that matters to me. Nick Flagg in the chat, Keion Thomas. Let's get this trade. Let's get what the trade's happening going. I just want to ask you guys before we get started. I'll ask you guys before we get started, before we go over all the trades that have happened, and we'll start off with the one that happened earlier today. When we woke up this morning, if you guys were already up, and that was Logan Wilson going to the Dallas Cowboys from the Cincinnati Bengals, I'll ask you guys, will the Patriots make a move today? Matthew saying, you're our fearless leader. Hey, I try to make it. I hope so. Gabe, we need Jeffrey Simmons. I don't think he's going to be traded. I do not think he's going to be traded. Ethan Gaiman and Ethan Harmon, yes. Everybody thinks, I'm going to go out and say that the Patriots aren't making a trade. And Issei Moro, I saw you talk about it, and I saw that report too. How I really want Arden Key on the Patriots as an edge rusher. But apparently the Titans owner does not want to trade with us. Yeah, I see you die in the chat. Titans owner doesn't want to trade with us. And I got the quote. But you guys go down in the chat. Michelle, I see your question. Alper, would you send a 2025 first and a second round pick for Myles Garrett? 100%. 100%. I would do that in a heartbeat. Without a doubt about it. You are getting in Hall of Fame. And with the problem that I have with the Patriots right now, as you can see, we are 3 hours away from the NFL trade deadline. The Patriots' pass rush has not been getting to the quarterback. And you're also getting to the quarterback with Milton Williams, with Christian Barmore. I saw a stat on Twitter today how they are top 5 both in QB pressures for defensive tackles. But unfortunately, they are not getting to the quarterback on the edges. And that is a problem to me. Let's start from the top here. I'm trying to see. There we go. Rashid Shaheed. That is one trade. A.D. Mitchell is the player that's going to the Jets in the Sauce Gardner trade. Chris Clark, I see you. Yeah, I've been up early. I got up at 6:30 because I had to get a video out for you guys. I was hoping Rashid Shaheed was going to the Patriots. I thought if the Patriots were going to get a trade, I was kind of assuming, hey, maybe this is going to be. Killing Joke, we have not traded anybody yet. Troy AB, I see your $2 super chat down in the comments. We'll get to that in 1 second. You got to bear with me here. It's going to be a long day. And I think I don't think the Patriots are going to make a move. I might be the crazy one to say it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I might be crazy talk, but it just seems like every single year the Patriots are always rumored. This is always back in the day. Even last year, it was rumored that the Patriots were going to be big sellers at the trade deadline, and all they made was Josh Uche to the Kansas City Chiefs, and it was absolutely nothing. Ricky is cooking, though. Snago, look, Ricky knows his stuff. Ricky knows his stuff. And Mike Nintendo Master, I'm doing pretty good. Don't like your ranking. Don't like your ranking, but hey, to each their own. I'll get better. We have been on the phone for 3 hours and no trade. Yeah, I have a picture up in here somewhere that I can bring up. But shout out to Troy AB. We got a full show for you guys. And I made it. It's only me here today, so I figured we have a little fun here. We are giving away, of course, our raffle at the end of the day, or I guess the raffle that we were giving away for the entire month. And it is a random autographed Pats jersey. Could be Tom Brady, could be Gronk, could be Kyle Arrington. Who knows? Who knows? But here's our Super Chat menu if you guys wanted to get involved. I see you, Troy AB, and I'll get to that in 1 second. A.J. Brown is not getting traded during the season. No, he's not, Matthew. You're 100% correct. If he is, I will be shocked. And hopefully maybe it's to the Patriots. J.C. Starhawk, the reason why is the Dolphins don't want to trade with us. Yeah. No in-division trades are going to happen. What would I give up for Chris Olave? I'd give up a third-round pick. I want to see what the Rashid Shaheed trade is, because the big rumor that he was going for a third-round pick and no one wants to do that. And I was saying Kyle Arrington, no, absolutely not, absolutely not. Matthew, 100%. Offseason, I definitely see A.J. Brown getting traded this offseason, because that's when the dead cap hit gets cut in half, and they could eat it. The Eagles could eat it up without a doubt. Would be funny if it was a Gerard Mayo jersey. Hey, Gerard Mayo was a great player. Just wasn't a good coach. Just was not a good coach. We got 268 people in the chat right now. Only 33 likes. You hit that thumbs up icon. But we got a sponsor on today's show. We do have a sponsor on today's show. And I'm glad to say that it is Prize Picks. You know, the weather is getting colder, guys. But football season is here, and I've been using Prize Picks even before I started working at Chat Sports. The hard-hitting football action is even better with Prize Picks. So you can keep the season rolling by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if your picks are right, you can cash in. Prize Picks, did you know they invented the flex play? Which means you could still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You could double your money even if your picks doesn't hit. Prize Picks is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones are overhyped? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long. I did make a lineup, even though nobody knows if on Sunday, if Bucky Irving is going to play. So a lot of the player projections were not available for Tampa Bay, but I did get to see some Patriots on there. I got the more on Drake May, 236.5 passing yards, because you just went up against the number 2 defense and the number 3 defense in Cleveland and Tampa Bay, and he still went off. And then I got Stephon Diggs, the more on 54.5 receiving yards, a little bit of basketball action. RJ Barrett, the more on 19.5 points. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. All right, let's get to these super chats. I see you, Troy AB. I see you in the chat. There we go. There we are. Do you think we should have kept Kendrick Bourne? No, I don't think so. When you look at the Patriots wide receivers, I said it during the offseason that you really didn't have much room for him. I kind of liked what I saw from Keion Boutte in the offseason. He was going off during training camp, during preseason. Well, I guess during the joint practices, the back shoulder throws. It just felt like him and Drake May had a perfect connection. Then you have all your other players. Like, hey, you have Stephon Diggs. You have Keion Boutte. You have Pop Douglas. You have Mac Hollins. You have Kyle Williams. You have Efton Chisholm. They only wanted to keep 6 guys on the roster. So that's why I kind of was just like, there was no room for Kendrick Bourne, and they cut him, which was the right move to do. He needed to get out and get to a different team. He's playing pretty good out in San Francisco. All right, what else we got here? Who else we got? John Bonsick. Shout out to you, bro. Could we see the Patriots elevate Braden Swinson? 100% if Anfernee Jennings gets traded. If he doesn't get traded, then I don't see it happening. But if he does, then it would definitely happen. And we can talk about it. I got a little tweet for you guys. I brought up a whole bunch of tweets getting ready for this live show. And Jordan Schultz, he said this yesterday at 2 p.m. While the Patriots are in buying mode, one player they've been shopping is Anfernee Jennings. Jennings started 30 games over the past 2 seasons, but hasn't started a game this year under the new defensive staff. And honestly, I've been saying it since what? August? Not even. Like July when I started this channel. He really just didn't fit what I wanted the Pats and what Mike Vrabel wanted the Pats to be for this system. He's a good run defender. That's about it. He's not good at pass rushing. He's not good at really getting to the quarterback, and even if you drop back in coverage. So if you get rid of him, then you're left with Caleb Murphy, who you picked up off of waivers, Harold Landry, and Keion Chason. So you want to get some depth in there, and that's why I said trade for a couple guys. And, of course, you also have Elijah Ponder. But if Anfernee Jennings gets traded, which I think if that's going to be the one move that the Patriots do make, it's going to be. Hey, look, John, nobody knows how to say Alper. Nobody understands how to say Alper. I've heard Alper, I've heard Appler, I've heard everything. Every single thing. So I'm just like, hey, I got to get names right. Plus, a lot of people, I just don't like to. Michelle, I'd like to go far in the playoffs. That would intrigue Myles Garrett because he wants to play for a contender. It's not about if Myles Garrett wants to play. It's if the Cleveland Browns want to get rid of him. I don't think they want to. I don't think they want to get rid of him at all. He's their only player. Plus, their defense is extremely well. If they got a quarterback or just got some better offense, it would work. It would 100% work. Next force, we need O-line depth, and no one is saying it. The Linsanity run is over for Garrett Bradbury. It's over for Garrett Bradbury. He was great the first couple of weeks. In the last couple of weeks, he has been absolutely terrible. And they talked about it. Drake May talks about it. And he was like, hey, we just got to be better. And he doesn't. Does he have a no-trade clause? I don't know. I don't think so. You don't see many no-trade clauses in the NFL. The O-line's terrible. Well, yeah, I mean, all of Cleveland's offense is terrible. Why don't we throw Ben Brown at center? What I want to do is because Jared Wilson seems like he's he's not a good fit at left guard. I think that the Patriots should move Jared Wilson to the center spot, and then we figure out what to do with right guard, whether that be Ben Brown or if you can find somebody. I mean, there's not many people that are available for a trade. I mean, we can look at the O-line right now. I got it all in front of me. Will Campbell, Jared Wilson, Garrett Bradbury, Michael Wenu, and Morgan Moses. Vidarian Lowe's your backup. Ben Brown is the backup. Caden Wallace, who is a healthy scratch every single week. And then Will Campbell. And then Marcus Bryant back there. But Dak has a no-trade clause? Okay. Well, I don't think they're trading Dak Prescott anytime soon. Do I think Hill's career is over? Hill. Who do you mean by Hill? Matt Judon? Matt Judon's washed. Let's be honest, guys. Our O-line, it was really good the first couple of weeks, but you also got to remember, you're going up against great defenses. The Falcons have a great defense. The Cleveland Browns have a great defense. We'll see what happens with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, Tyreek Hill? His career's over. 100%. Unfortunately, I mean, his leg kind of snapped in half. His leg kind of snapped in half. It was rough to watch. I was watching that Dolphins game and it was kind of like, yeah. I mean, I don't think the Patriots are going to be making a trade. We could go through all these trades. I got them here. Let's find them right there. Here, let's start from the top, the newest one that we have. So, Rashid Shaheed is going to the Saints for a 2026 fourth round pick. and also a 2026 fifth-round pick. And I thought that it would be a third-round pick. If you are going to be willing to do this, if I'm the Patriots, I would have sent it. Alakai, Asante Samuel, he is 100% cleared. He is a free agent. Do it. Do that right now. Sign the contract. Get the pen to paper. Sign Asante Samuel right now. They don't want to talk about it. But Carlton Davis hasn't been that good. Carlton Davis has not been that good. It's Christian Gonzalez, and for some odd reason, they kept putting Marcus Jones on Drake London. And I don't understand why they were doing that. Because Marcus Jones is 5'8". Drake London's like 6'4". That'd be like me trying to play basketball, trying to box out one of my friends who's 6'4". It doesn't make any type of sense. I'm not going to say Carlton Davis is trash, but like at the same time, it's just, he's okay. He's okay. He doesn't get cooked every play. He's not the best corner. But for what he's worth, I mean, they're paying him a lot of money. They're paying him just about the same as Marcus Jones. Haven, what's going on, brother? Efton Chisholm at corner A. Slowly but surely, you're seeing the Efton Chisholm, Julian Edelman kind of career path right now. Healthy scratches. The next thing you know, you're playing special teams. Soon enough, he'll be seen on defense because if someone gets hurt on the safeties, it's Del Pettis. 100% double S. I don't think Davis is trash, but he has been quite the letdown. And then you had the next trade, which is, this is a big one. Because you get Sauce Gardner. Yeah, he goes to the Colts, whatever. You get him out of division. The Patriots play the Jets next week on Thursday Night Football. So, like, that, who's going to guard half of these guys? And I thought it was funny as hell how we saw Keion Boutte get an injury update from Discord. We saw him get an injury update from Discord. So he says he might miss Tampa, but he says he is for sure playing on Thursday. Paul, no. 2 first-round picks. The Colts sent 2 first-round picks, a 26 and a 27 for Sauce Gardner, and they said A.D. Mitchell. Oh, I can't believe they beat the Bengals. But you know that the Jets hate the Patriots. Well, that is a terrible trade. Look, the Colts are going all in right now. Yeah. 2 first-round picks. Jacoby Myers went from Geno Smith to white Geno Smith. Sauce is kind of a little bit overrated. I don't think I have his player stats in here because no one thought he was going to be traded. I don't think anybody thought that Sauce Gardner was going to be traded. He wasn't on the block. Nikhil, yeah. I don't think anything's happening, but some things could happen. And according to good old Ricky, he tweeted this out October 30th. And I'm like, Patriots are going to be adding a new running back by Tuesday. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And Ricky is usually always right. Ricky said that Jacoby Myers was getting traded. Yeah, Paul, I'll show that in a second. I got that right there. He said that it's going to happen. He was right about Jacoby Myers. He was right about Micah Parsons. He was right about Aiden Hutchinson getting a contract extension. He's been right a lot. But we know about the Patriots. They like to be tight-knit all the time. And then I can bring this up with myself on there. So that was this morning. And someone tweeted out, Ricky, it's Tuesday and the Pats are way too quiet. What's going on? And that was a reply to the tweet saying, hey, the Patriots are trading for a running back. And then Ricky put, trust me. So apparently it's going to happen. No, he says a trade is coming. A trade. Adding a new running back via trade. But who would that be? Well, we could discuss who that could be. And I definitely have it. There we go. Possible running backs. Breece Hall, Jerome Ford. Oh, we got a trade. We got a trade. Not the Patriots, unfortunately. So the Browns are sending edge defensive end Joe Tyron Shoyinka and a 7th-round pick to the Chicago Bears for, it's a pick swap. It's a 6th-round pick to a 7th-round pick. 6-7. Of course, the Patriots aren't Chris Clark. Ricky Spanish. I mean, Jordan Schultz tweeted it out earlier that the Chicago Bears are looking for an edge rusher. I mean, I hope. Yeah, Chuba Hubbard. I could see Chuba Hubbard, but with Paul's speaking the language right here. Kraft is tight with money, and Chuba Hubbard just signed like a $38 million extension. Do you want to do that? That's the true question. Do you want to do that? And I don't think Kraft. I don't know. I've been saying nonstop, Nikhil, do not go out and trade a running back. You don't need to. There's no reason. You have Ramondre Stevenson, but Ramondre has been dealing with a toe injury. He missed Sunday's game, and he might have turf toe. So we'll see. I don't believe you. The Patriots just got Jerome Ford. I don't see that. I don't see that, Santiago. I don't see it. I got everybody on notifications. Every single person on notifications. Unless it's Jordan Schultz. But I'm pretty sure I have Jordan. No, I do not have Jordan Schultz on there. Yeah. I got it all ready. I got it all. All the notifications down. Yeah, Michelle, it's pretty upsetting because Joe Alt is an amazing player. He's an amazing player. Who would be my favorite desired running back? I don't want a running back. I want an edge rusher. But those are your guys. I would go for Tony Pollard, if anybody. If anybody. Like, you don't need a running back. Ramondre, Travion. I really like Terrell Jennings. Call me crazy. I see where Mike Vrabel was coming from. There is a reason why he got elevated. But the second, if the Patriots were fully invested in trading for a running back, would you really elevate Terrell Jennings? You sign him to the roster, the 53-man roster, and then you trade for a running back. You have 53 people on the roster. Are you going to have 4 running backs? That doesn't really make sense to me. You don't keep 4 running backs, but then you would cut Terrell Jennings. You just signed him. You just immediately cut him. Somebody saw what he did on Sunday. He rushed pretty well, scored a touchdown. And then he would immediately get claimed. What apps am I using for my news? I use Twitter all the way. That's it. Joe Alt is way better than Will Campbell, 100%, Michelle. Joe Alt might be the best offensive lineman in the NFL. He might be the best offensive lineman in the NFL. And I don't think it's close. What do I think about the Sauce trade? I think Sauce has been okay. He's been all right. I wouldn't say that he's been crazy, but he also plays for the Jets. He's probably going to look a lot better when he goes to the Colts. Max Crosby, they ain't trading Max Crosby. They ain't trading Mad. Raiders are not trading Max Crosby. Do the Patriots trade picks or players, and who? All right. Mr. Snoopy, I see you. So since Mr. Snoopy said it, he said the words. He said it. They're not going to trade Tony Pollard. I want Arden Key. That's my number one target for the trade deadline. I want the Patriots to trade. But Mr. Snoopy, you said the words. And I saw this morning, and it really pissed me off. But I didn't have a background of this. Hold on. Give me 1 second. That's on me. Bink. 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 All right, there we go. Okay. So what Mr. Snoopy is talking about is that the owner, Amy Adams Strunk, there was a big rumor from Mike Girardi, who works for the Boston Sports Journal, that said, I don't think they're going to trade with the Titans. And why is that? Well, I got the quote right here for us. I've also been told there has been some conversation league-wide that Tennessee might be unwilling to make deals with New England because of the owner. Amy Adams-Strunk, and we know that she's an awful owner. She sucks. Let's be honest here. Then they said, continues to think too much about how things ended with coach, and it is not inclined to help out his new team, being us, the New England Patriots. We'll find out soon enough with the likes of edge Arden Key, running back Tony Pollard, and even wide receiver Calvin Ridley available. Meaning, I don't like how the Patriots are doing so well with my old head coach that I fired, so screw them. We're not going to help them out at all. Which I think is absurd. If the Patriots could send over a 6th-round pick for a guy like Arden Key, or even a 5th-round pick for Arden Key, you're not going to take it just because you're that petty? She's a terrible owner. She's a terrible owner. She sucks. Because the Titans are in a fire sale right now. They traded away Roger McCreary. They traded away Jarvis Brownlee Jr. They just traded away Draymond Jones. And I'll get to your question in a second. That is my second option if you can't get this guy. But to be that petty when you can build your team, it's absurd at this point. It's really, really, really dumb. And he's mid? Of course. Of course, Anthony Richmond. He's okay. He's not going to be your star guy. But you need just a depth piece, because if Anfernee Jennings is on the trade block, well, let's look at the Patriots edge room. It's not that great when you look at it. You don't have many guys there. And if one person gets hurt, you're cooked. You're cooked. K'Lavon Chaisson, Landry, Caleb Murphy, and Anfernee Jennings. Like, you got to go get some depth. You have to go get some depth. You need an edge piece. That's why I don't understand why the fascination with getting a running back, because you have enough running back. You have enough running backs. You need another edge piece just in case K'Lavon Chaisson or Harold Landry gets hurt. They've been all over the injury report. We saw Chaisson miss a game. So it doesn't make sense to me. But if she's not going to trade it, so be it. You can be a stubborn, petty SOB, which it is what it is. But I did see someone talk about Arnold Ebiketie, and we just saw him play against the New England Patriots on Sunday. I think he would be the next best option. In 2025, 24 tackles. He has no sacks, but 2 tackles for loss. Solid depth piece, like I've been talking about. So, yeah, exactly, Mr. Snoopy. She's plain stubborn, and she doesn't know how to run a team. If you want to know how to run a team, you go look at the Colts. Killing joke, we did not get a trade. Double S, Jacoby balling out in the Cardinals is just a testament to how bad Gerard Mayo and Alex Van Pelt were. We'll be here. We're already signing Cardi B's new baby. Little Lisp, my friend Pat. I see your super chat in here. Gwendolyn plays. I also got Bean Boozled, because we're going to be here a while. Might as well have some fun, right? She's the worst owner in the league. At this point, maybe. I don't know who'd be worse. Like, who would honestly be worse? Because it used to be the Commanders owner, but he sold the team. So, I really don't know who it would be now. Let's see. Ooh, I like this. I like that. Yeah. Ooh, Henry. I didn't see your super chat. My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. Which Migos member is the father? Oh. Well, Double S. Can only be 2 of them. Shout out Takeoff. May he rest in peace. Do you think the Pats will get a wide receiver? No. No. And I can show you guys a quote, which why I think the Patriots won't get a wide receiver. And it's specifically because they don't really need one. If the Patriots trade for a wide receiver today, you have to worry about how good Keion Bootie's hammy is. That would concern me. And this comes from Andrew Callahan of the Boston Herald. Said the Patriots don't expect them to pull their bats out. Don't expect to swing for the fences, as in a guy like a Jalen Waddle. But you can see right there. Names to know are lower level players like Titans defensive end Anfernee, possibly Saints wideout Rashid Shaheed, Giants running back Devin Singletary, and others. Well, Rashid Shaheed just got traded. And apparently the Titans aren't making trades with anybody. Or with the Patriots, at least. So, I don't know if there's any, maybe it could be Chris Olave, but do you want to give up a bunch of draft picks for a guy that's risky? I don't know. I don't know. Because if he gets one concussion, he could be done. And that concerns me. That really, really, really concerns me. That's the main reason I don't want to trade for him. Got almost 700 people in the chat, 100 likes. Those are rookie numbers, guys. Those are rookie numbers. I got lucky enough to convince the bosses to let me go live today and have some fun with everybody, like we always do on our Wednesday show, on our Sunday watch parties. We're here for the trade deadline. We are going to be here until 4 p.m. Eastern time. You can see 2 hours and 30 minutes away. Hopefully the Patriots make a trade. If they don't, well, we'll talk about it, how they didn't make a trade. But I hope they do. I don't think they're going to. And if not, we got to come after Ricky. Gwendolyn Plays, shout out for the $10 super chat. Jacoby Myers trade reminded me in 2023. Oh, those are going quick. Free agency when he came to the Patriots, to the Raiders after that 2022 blunder. Was it that long ago that it was been 2022? Trade got Strawberry. Chill out, bro. That's just no. Absolutely not. Is crashing me. Oh, I mean, yeah, exactly, Double S. Whatever he is talking about, trade Christian Gonzalez. Are you insane? I mean, if you're going to keep trolling, at some point I got to put you in timeout. At some point. I'm not going to do it right now, but at some point. He's rage baiting, but let's see. Let's see here. Can we figure it out who Strawberry X is? Let's see. He's got a lot of reels. Elite J. Keep trolling, Strawberry. Keep trolling. Rage, I just talked about it, how I don't think anybody's getting traded, like any Titans are getting traded to the Patriots. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Unfortunately, it's not. Which sucks, because I would love to get Anfernee, but that ain't happening. Exactly. I'm not going to, no need to ban him. No, I'm not going to do that. That's just out of control. But, yeah, see, now, Colts fan, Patriots not trading for nobody. Probably a Dolphins fan. Why don't we get Matt Judon back? Because he's washed. He's washed. Absolutely washed. What has he done for the Dolphins this year? I don't think he's done anything. Zach, shout out to your $2 super chat. Let's go get Kayvon Thibodeau and buff up this defense. Look, if the Giants are going to be willing to give up Kayvon Thibodeau, I'm 100% down, but I don't think they're going to. I think that the Giants and Joe Schoen would love like probably a second round pick, maybe even a first round pick for Kayvon Thibodeau. They just picked up his 5th-year option. So I don't really think that I don't think that they're going to be willing to trade him unless you send him a haul. Dolphins and Jets about to have a serious fire sale. I saw a super chat. We'll get to that as we can because somebody said Jalen Waddle, and we'll talk about that in a second. Who is that? I think that says Lee. shout out to you for that $2 super chat. L.I. Lidge, I hope that's right. Is Jordan Addison still in conversation? I haven't heard any rumors about Jordan Addison being like in trade conversations, but I mean, if you're willing to do it, I'd do it in a heartbeat. He is a young player. I'm pretty sure he's still in his rookie contract. He'd be your solid number 2. Patriots need a guy that could be a solid number 2. But other than that, you could probably get him once he becomes a free agent because he does have a little bit of attitude issues. He got suspended like for a quarter because he didn't show up to a team meeting because he just wanted to explore London. Explore London. Thumbs! Trade for a Jared Wilson replacement. I don't think there's many offensive guard options out there. I know there's one person on the Raiders, but I don't think they're going to be willing to trade him. I can look. Unless it's okay, I got you. Not involving the Patriots. Can we do something? Can the Patriots do something? Why don't we go over all the trades that have happened? Oh, we still got a couple super chats to get to. Jared Wilson is playing okay. I wouldn't say he's playing good. He's playing okay. He's not playing the greatest. Like, I'm not really super impressed by him, but I'm not like, you need to bench him. He's just playing solid. He's just playing okay. Nobody's trading O-lineman. Exactly, Nicholas Wheaton. Chris Clark, what's the biggest trade today? I'll go over that in a second once we get through all of our super chats that we had. J-Rod, how confident are you in this season if we make no moves? I'm definitely confident. I think that the Patriots have a solid team. I don't even think they need to make any trades, really. I don't think they need to make a trade except for an edge rusher. But the only reason I think you need to make a trade for an edge rusher is because you need more depth. If you don't have any depth, someone gets hurt. But if no one gets hurt, everybody's been remotely healthy. You did have some injuries that happened during that Falcons game, which was a little concerning. You had an injury to Christian Gonzalez. He said he was okay. Spoke to the media. When you speak to the media, that means 100% you're healthy. Because if you're hurt, you don't speak to the media. That's all it is. But then you had Christian Ellis, who went out with a hip injury. And after the game, he was walking fine. He went to the opposing locker room and talked to his brother, Keion Ellis, who was with the Atlanta Falcons. It was the first time they played with each other. So they played against each other. Excuse me. That's a big pause. Oh, my God. But, yeah, I'm confident in all the moves that the Patriots will make. Even if they don't, it's completely fine. Anthony Harris, shout out to your $1 super chat. There we go. All right, Nick Flagg. I want the Pats to literally do anything other than nothing. Be better than Bill Belichick. Be better than Bill Belichick. Yeah. It just feels like back then. It feels like what we have done in the past. It always feels like we do nothing. And I want to talk about Ricky tweeting that the Patriots are going for a running back. I really want to believe him. But they are so tight-knit. They don't let you know anything. They hide a lot of stuff. I don't know how he has any type of sources inside the Patriots because not that many people do. Matt, could we trade for Bradley Chubb? Is he available? Rolls on comments. Franco, what you mean? If they do it the last second of the trade deadline, John, I'm going to be so annoyed. Belichick made plenty of moves at the deadline. What are some moves that they made at the deadline? What are some moves? Patriots trade deadline moves in the past. Can I find them like in the past? I can't find them in the past. All right, trade deadline moves. Let's just go back. Let's go to 20. Let's go back to the dynasty era, like 2018. Josh Gordon. That was it. That was basically it. That's the one thing that I can remember, was Josh Gordon. How is it possible to trade the Jets barely 3 months after he signed an extension? Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Sauce Gardner signed a major extension. All right, let's go through some of the trades that have happened in the NFL since it's been quite slow. Sanu for the second. Did we trade for Sanu in season? Haven? I'm old enough to go back to the first dynasty. Chris Clark, I started right at the end. I started watching the Patriots during that Eagles-Patriots game. Dolphins looking, I think the Dolphins could be fire sailing. But once again, in division. Like 2018, we win a lot. 2018, if I could go back to 2018, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I was 20 years old. I was enjoying my college years. Patriots were good. Except coming up on the anniversary of the Miami Miracle. Hello there. Patriots signed Brennan Rice. Yeah, the Patriots did sign Brennan Rice. He is Jerry Rice's son. And he's to the practice squad. I think they just added someone to practice while Keion Boutte recovers from his hamstring injury. Corey Dillon was a trade? Okay, well, that was almost 24 years ago. You started getting into football right after drafting Mac Jones? Oof. Woof. Mac Hollins is currently on Good Morning Football. 1984. I mean, look at this hoodie. This is from 2015. This hoodie is 10 years old. 10 years old. All right, let's go over these trades before. So we got the Bears receiving Joe Tyron Shoyinka and a 7th-round pick. It's a pick swap. Going from the Browns to the Bears. Then big one that I thought the Patriots could have had an opportunity to make a trade. Rashid Shaheed going to the Seahawks for a 4th and a 5th-round pick. Ramstein, maybe you can find it on if I can find a 2014 Conference Championship AFC hoodie. It was gray. It had a red right over the chest of it. If I could find that, I would do that. I would buy that in a heartbeat because I missed that hoodie. I can't believe I've lost it. I lost a 28-3 hoodie. I've lost so many hoodies back in the day. Chris, I also think we're fine. I think we're fine wide receiver-wise. The big one of the day, Sauce Gardner to the Colts for 2 first-round picks and A.D. Mitchell. A.D. Mitchell. That's a crazy one. And then Jacoby Myers going to the Jags for a 4th and a 6th-round pick. There was rumors that the Patriots could be getting Jacoby Myers back, but I never thought that was it. Scott Noyes. Aqib Talib was traded to New England in 2012. I don't think that was at the trade deadline. Because I remember it was right before the Falcons game, wasn't it? On Sunday Night Football. And the one thing I remember about the Falcons game from that Sunday Night Football game in 2012, I think that was Aqib Talib's first game. And I think I remember specifically the one memory from that game was Matt Mulligan scored a touchdown with the tight end because Gronkowski was hurt that game and did not play. And somehow, maybe that was 2013. I don't remember. It all bunches back together. It all bunches back together at this point. I turn 28 tomorrow. It is my birthday tomorrow. Yeah, Talib, he left in 2014 off season, and then went to the Broncos, right? Pretty sure he went to the Broncos, and then the Patriots signed Darrelle Revis. You hear Double S? We got over 700 people in the chat. 167 likes. Get those thumbs up icon. Hit that thumbs up icon. If you're on your phone, turn it right. Hit that thumbs up icon. Yeah, my mom just texted me. Someone's got a birthday coming up. Yeah, you can call me tomorrow. We're worried about the NFL trade deadline. Thank you, Kevin C. Imagine they draft Brady's son. So you go from Tom Brady, Mac Jones, and then, yeah. Xbox random person. What service do I use to watch Pats games? Sunday Ticket. Chat Sports, unfortunately, pays for Sunday Ticket. So that's how I'm able to watch it. Then last trade that happened today is Logan Wilson going to the Cowboys for a 7th-round pick. Jerry Jones made it a big deal yesterday. We have a trade set in principle, but we're not going to announce it yet. Come on, man. Crispy, who's left. Matt, thoughts on signing Jerry Rice's son? It's nothing burger, man. He's going to be on the practice squad for this week. Kayshon Boutte's going to come back from his hamstring injury. And he's probably going to get cut. That's about it. Do you have any sources within? I wish I did. Unfortunately, I don't. I was one time in a Patriots Twitter group chat. We brought Doug Kyde in, the Boston Herald reporter, and he was in here for a while. He was in there for a while. Didn't give us any scoops. No, they did. Stop trolling. I have all of the news. Chris, do it. Am I crazy, or has the trade deadline not been very crazy or much movement compared to other years? 100%. 100%. When we first went on, I was just like, I got a feeling that nothing's going to happen. Wasim, coming in from London, UK. Your channel is awesome. Hey, thanks for tuning in, my guy. Thanks for tuning in. German Pats fan, chill the hell out. You'll get put in timeout too. We are getting no one that is worth talking about. Well, we're still going to be here. We're still going to be here live. Yeah, JC, they were like, people at Chat Sports, when we signed Brendan Rice, they're like, oh, you gotta go live early. I'm like, dude, it's a practice squad signing. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I will ask you guys this one, because I was kind of wondering, what will the Patriots do? And everybody in the comments was always like, wide receiver. They always want to go for the big ones. They always want to go for the big swing. Well, what would you guys trade for? Go down in the comments right now. Give me a W for wide receiver or give me an R for RB. DeForest Buckner. All things Patriots. You do like the practice squad updates? Well, maybe I'll start making shorts for practice squad updates. Because the Patriots are literally... the Patriots literally make practice squad decisions all the time. They cut people, they sign people, they do a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm just like, it's a whole nothing burger because they will not get elevated. They will not get traded. Michelle, Brandon Sheriff retired. He retired. Jose Cruz Torres, how we doing? But tired. So, like, I don't think he's coming back. I think if he was going to come back, you could convince him to come back. But I don't know. Archie coming in with a $2. I think that's $2. Are you worried if the Pats don't make any big signing? No, not at all. Not one bit. The Patriots are 7-2 without making a move. They don't need to make a move. Kyle Rush. Do we give a first for Waddle or get one next year? Do not give a first-round pick. For Jalen Waddle. He is a number 2. He could be a number 1, but I think he's a number 2. So I am not giving a first-round pick for him. Not giving a first-round pick. Hell no. Great player. I would give a second. Not giving a first. I would rather go out and draft a wide receiver if you're going to go out and get a wide receiver. Like, for me, I would go out and draft a guy like Mekhi Lemon from USC, who's an amazing wide receiver. He's kind of like, he's quick, easy. So I'm not trading a first-round pick for anybody unless it's Myles Garrett. I'm not giving a first-round pick for Trey Hendrickson. Xbox random person, I don't know. I mean, there's a man in here, Fat Jones. He's here every single watch party, and he says he's cousins with Marcus Jones. I hope it's true. Nikhil, breaking news, the Patriots traded a 10th round pick to Chat Sports for me. I would say the only way I would ever leave doing this is if the actual Patriots hired me. Nick Abel, if the Patriots traded two second round picks and a fourth for Trey Hendrickson, I might consider it. He's old, though. He's very old. He's very old. He's very old. Chris Clark. Luke May says, happy early birthday. Hey, Kentucky basketball starts tonight. We play Nichols. No idea where that college is. We play Nichols. Ramstein, any Patriot, any defensive players you really like coming into this draft? I don't know. I really don't pay attention to much college when it's NFL season. Like, once it gets closer to draft season, that's when I start watching every highlight tape. I start watching all the film, and I'm like, okay, this will be cool. But I don't know what I love offense. Like, I think this draft class, this QBs are really bad, which thankfully, we got Drake May. Oh, Ray G, you go to church with Marcus Cannon? I could not stand Marcus Cannon when he was a Patriot. But I love that he's still a Pats fan, and I do appreciate what he did for our team. He drove me crazy. But that's awesome that he's still a Pats fan and really likes Drake May. Maybe he can ring the bell before a game. Thumb says the Patriots traded 2052 first round. In 2052, I would be 55. I will be 55. Double S, you said the words. You said the words. And this is my 4. The biggest needs. Jay Sylvia. Dime you. Anybody cousins with... God, oh, come on. Teams don't want to do any trades with the Patriots because we're coming off a 20-year dynasty. I don't think it's that. I think a lot of people have said it. Like, there was one person saying that Kraft is cheap, which he is. Kraft is extremely cheap. 55 with perfect hair. Hey, I got a little haircut. What I'm scared, Double S, is this headset is going to make me start going bald. That's what I'm scared of. Arch Manning to the Saints. Arch Manning is not great. He's not that great. I don't understand why we signed $26 million for Milton, because Milton Williams is worth every single penny. Every single penny. You know he's second in the NFL right now at QB pressures from a defensive tackle. Slow Morrow calls on Jermaine Johnson. It's in division. You're going to have to trade more. Nate Davis or Ezra Cleveland. Your dad is Chris Slade. That's awesome. Tell him to tune into the Patriots Today. L2 Sky, 100% I'd rather have Waddle, but I'm not trading a first-round pick for Waddle. Chris Olave to the Pats would be pretty solid. Yeah, but you got to think, I might have Jalen Waddle stats in here. Let's take a look. I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. I can get them, though. I don't have. Roger McCreary, he just got traded. He got traded to the Rams. Blockbuster trade is getting close, but it's not the Patriots. Hey, we're going to cover it no matter what. NFL clips. If I could have one player that's not an edge rusher, I don't think in-division trades happen often. So I'm not going to go out with there, especially with how bad the Dolphins and Jets are. They might just be like, screw it, Patriots. You ain't getting anything. I would go for Arnold Ebiketie. That would be the one guy. No, Milton Williams has been extremely impactful. Extremely impactful. I don't know why you don't think he has been. Do you realize he is the biggest reason why the Patriots have not allowed a 50-yard rusher this season? Oh, Jordan Schultz just tweeted, but wait, there's more. Gavin, all my updates are Twitter. Every single one of them. Exactly, Rice Swirl. Are we not watching the same game? Milton Williams is one of the best players. He is low-key having an all-pro season. Keion and 2 firsts for Myles Garrett. Not doing that. Not doing that. Your defense is good enough. You get rid of one of your best wide receivers. I'm not doing that. Fancy little system to have that info pulled up. Look, I got my laptop right in front of me. Oh, King JB, I saw Schultz's tweet. But wait, there's more. I'm looking all through it. I'm waiting for something. Waiting for something to happen. Debo to the Bills is the blockbuster trade in the works. Shock Universe, where do you get your info from? Do you guys want to hear about my perfect? Matt, why can't they flex the Bucs versus Patriots game this weekend? So I was really pissed off that the Patriots-Bucs game was staying at 1 o'clock. And I was looking into it. And I was like, okay, well, why can't you make it Sunday Night Football? Well, a CBS, who has the game on Sunday, and Tony Romo and Jim Nantz will be calling that game, they have a choice. They have a choice to say, NBC, you're not getting this game. They get to choose one single game every single week with the flex. And they said, you are not taking Patriots Bucs away from us. So then I started looking at the, they're not taking it. So then move the game to 425. Move the game at that spot, and it would be the most watched game in the country on Sunday. Well, unfortunately, Fox has the allotted slot for the 425 game. If you look at the schedule right now, there are no CBS games that are at 425 on Sunday. The Rams 49ers is at 425 for Fox, and so is the Lions Commanders. So they get the allotted slot for that game. So the NFL would not let CBS go to the 425 slot. So they wanted to keep the Patriots-Bucs game. They kept it, and they kept it at the 1 o'clock spot. Do I agree with it? No. Do I think it's dumb? No. Brendan Rice is not going to be, I will guarantee it, on this channel. On this channel. Brendan Rice is not is not going to be on this Patriots roster in 2 weeks. He might not even be on this roster in a week. He's not that great, guys. Not that great. I can pull up his stats right here. He was good. He was solid at USC. But there's uncertainty, and I think that Broncos aren't trading a first. Yeah, Nick, all these people. If he is, I got to shave my head. Not happening. The best thing about him is his last name. Yeah, if his name was Brendan Jones, who was a NASCAR driver, by the way, he would not be on there. Like, 7th round pick of the 2024 NFL draft, 225 overall, 6'3", ex-wide receiver. Who is an ex-wide receiver? Kayshon Boutte. Who's dealing with a hamstring injury? Kayshon Boutte. Once he gets healthy, they'll move on to a different one. Like, you know you're not good when you're a second-year player and you're talking about his college statistics. Exactly, Joshua Santos. Remember Randy Moss's son? What's he doing? Rabbit, I'm not trading a second-round pick for Jermaine Johnson. That's just not happening. That's just not happening. Kylo, I think Bronny is better in basketball terms than Rice is in NFL terms. Exactly, John. You didn't even know. You didn't even know Randy Moss had a son. Went to LSU, played tight end. Shedeur is staying as a Cleveland Brown. What's going on, Charlicia? How you doing? LeBron to the Eagles. No, he doesn't get moved. Yeah, Thaddeus Moss. Thad Moss, exactly. Humble hustle. I know you know who he is. Yeah, Jordan had a son. Who was Amendola before Brady? Some mid-wide receiver on the Rams. He was a dog at LSU. The Patriots signed him to the practice squad. Donovan, to the practice squad. All right, well, we're about 2 hours away, and the Patriots have yet to make a move in a trade. So I'm going to tell you guys about what my perfect trade scenario for the Patriots would be. And a lot of this is pretty simple, and you guys would probably agree with me. And the first one, trade Anfernee Jennings. Anfernee Jennings has not been solid for the Patriots. He does not fit this system, and they've been rumored to be trading him since August. The Patriots had 2 rumors back in August when right when the preseason ended. They said they're trying to trade Kyle Duggar. And what happened? Well, a couple months later, they traded Kyle Duggar. And then they also said on the trade block that Jordan Schultz tweeted that they're shopping Anfernee Jennings. They said it yesterday. I don't think it's going to happen. You can see Jennings started 30 games over the past 2 seasons, hasn't started a game, and this year under his new defensive staff. He doesn't fit this scheme. And if you look at, I think I might have his stats on here. I hope I do. Maybe not. I have Terrell Jennings. But Anfernee Jennings has not been good. And we can look at what he's done this year, and it has not been good in the slightest. He's played a couple games. Like there was a game that Keion Chason was out, and he had to step in. But in 6 games played, 8 tackles, 1 sack, 1 tackle for loss. Mr. Snoopy, if the major NFL reporters are going to tweet about it, I'm going to talk about it. If the main players are going to, then I have to talk about it. Luke McGinnis, who is my least favorite team, the Eagles. I grew up 45 minutes away from Philadelphia. I had to live in Eagles country while being a Patriots fan my whole life. Was not fun. I hated them. I hate them. I hate their entire fan base. I can't stand their team. I can't stand Howie Roseman. It's them. Rabbit, he doesn't get many snaps because he's not good. He's a great run defender. Amazing run defender. He knows how to defend the run perfectly, better than most people on the team. So you could possibly trade him away to a team that needs someone that is a run-based team. Nick, how did I become a Pats fan? My dad was a bandwagon, and he joined the bandwagon back in 1992. I think that's when it was, when Drew Bledsoe got drafted. And I was just born into it. I am not a major NFL reporter, Chris. I am just a YouTube host. Is NFL Network really not having that? They're not having any sort of trade? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? I guess we'll turn on the herd. Am I a diehard or a bandwagon? I mean, I show this picture every single time. And do I really have to do it? I might as well just put this on the stream at this point. Since none of y'all believe me. You got bullied by grown Eagles fans at the Philly airport on the day of the Super Bowl at 7 years old. When I was 17, I went to a Cowboys-Eagles game, and I wore a Patriots jacket, which I'll bring in here because it's a nice jacket. It's suede. It's really nice. And I wore it to an Eagles-Cowboys game. I got berated. I got absolutely berated. And it was bad. It was bad. OB fan, you cannot trade after 4 o'clock. So you can see the trade deadline right there. We are under an hour and 58 away. Exactly. They booed Santa Claus. So everybody, if you want to ask if I'm a diehard or not, yeah, that's me. That's me. So if you don't believe me, like, I don't know, that one dude, I'm not one to insult people that much, but the one dude that came in on Sunday's watch party and was saying like, "Oh, you aren't a Patriots fan." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just going to berate you. You deserve it. Call me out." What's my score prediction for Bucks New England? I haven't really thought about it yet. Nick, I'm not talking about you. Some dude named Joseph came into the live stream on Sunday and was like, you weren't here. First player's jersey I owned, it was a Bledsoe jersey. And then the second jersey I got was I think it was a Randy Moss jersey. And then I got a Tom Brady jersey. Looney, I grew up in Delaware. Exactly. But yeah. Double S, I couldn't believe it. Van Ginkel is not getting traded. Can I comment on the booty injury? I got a picture. For you guys that we could talk about. I think it's still in here. Yeah, there we go. All right. So, I've never seen this before. And Keion Booty gave an injury update via Discord. Oh, Nikhil, yeah. I mean, don't even get me started on Deflategate. I had to deal with that so much. So this comes from Keion Booty on his Discord, and he said, got the MRI results back. It's only a grade 1 strain, so that's a good thing. Shouldn't be down too long, but we're working to get back. It's a possibility I play Sunday in Tampa, depending how I'm feeling. I would say probably that's not the case here. I think he's going to miss the game. And then he said, if not, then hopefully I'm good for the Jets on Thursday Night Football. I would assume that he is back for Thursday Night Football against the Jets. I'll keep you all updated. Just know I'm working to get it stronger and come back better. Yeah. Banana and Nick. Yeah. Yeah. I couldn't believe. So I saw this on Twitter, and then I was like, Keion Booty has a Discord server? And then everybody started doing that and over and over and over. And then I was like, is this real? And then I found the actual Discord server, and then I joined it. Oh, Clay Franks, you could easily tell. That he was not there. Because Kyle Williams, he's been disappointing. He's been extremely disappointing. And I think I have the stats for you guys of just how bad Kyle Williams he hasn't been any sort of impactful whatsoever. Where's the Kyle Williams stats? Is that yeah, it's a list 5. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. So Kyle Williams, he's been just Oh, we got a trade with the Jets and the Cowboys. The Jets are having a fire sale. They're trading Pro Bowl or All-Pro defensive tackle Quinnen Williams to the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, Mr. Snoopy in his Discord is a random app. It's like any social media. You can talk to people and you can chat with people. It's the new wave. I have Discord for no reason at all, just because. I have Discord because when I was a senior in college, University of Kentucky, they ran a NBA 2K tournament, and you could play actual Kentucky basketball players, and I joined it, and that's why I have Discord. Exactly, Double S. Used it for gaming. But the Jets, man, the Jets are in a full-on fire sale, trading away Sauce Gardner and trading away Quinnen Williams. Blowing it up, and guess who the Jets play in about 9 days? But the question is, what are you trading? What are you trading for it? This is interesting. First jersey. Oh, Ricky Spanish. Oh, Ricky had it. Ricky scoops. Let me get myself back on screen here. Is the trade in? I hope it's in. Come on. Let me know if the trade is in. Oh, come on. We got to get on that, Chat Sports. Ricky Scoops tweeted out 5 days ago, the Cowboys are expected to make a trade for a defensive lineman. And next thing you know, Quinnen Williams is a Dallas Cowboy. Can we please do something? Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to put a picture up now because I'm like, this is ridiculous. I got a picture for y'all, which you'll probably enjoy. Let me just go to Twitter. Bengals stole our chance. What did they give for him? We're still waiting on it. A first-round pick and more. We have a baseball trade. Who cares? Why is Jerry low-key cooking? I see. You can't retract that, Matt. I see it. I see everything that goes through here. Where is it? There we go. This is going in. Is Ricky Scoops Roger Goodell's burner account? Look, if you guys know about NBA Centel, I kind of assume it's Woj, which is hilarious. Hey, Elliot Wolf, do something. Red Shells. A bunch of trades, but none involving the Patriots. Please, do something. Like, I just want to trade. So, Ricky Scoops had Jacoby Myers getting traded, had the Cowboys trading for a defensive lineman. He says that the Patriots are trading for a running back. We'll see. But please. Breece Hall is next. Oh, Retro Rooney. Cooking up something. I want something to happen, man. I want something to happen. But since no trades are happening, I do have to tell you about our sponsor of today's show. And that is Prize Picks. The hard-hitting football action is even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less than 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Did you know Prize Picks invented the flex play? Which means you could still cash out even if your lineup is not perfect, people. Even if it's not perfect. You could double your money even if your picks don't hit. Prize Picks is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off, which ones are overhyped. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks. I made a lineup and it involves basketball because basketball season is upon us and you know I love basketball. Fortunately, we'll get to that after the ad read. I got RJ Barrett the more on 19.5 points against Milwaukee, who played last night. And I also got a couple picks for this Sunday's game because the Tampa Bay player projections are not up yet because we don't know if Bucky Irving's going to play or not. Drake May the more on passing yards because he keeps doing it, so I'm going to keep doing his thing. And Stephon Diggs, if he keeps going off, I'm going to keep doing that. So, download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. There is the trade There is the trade. Is it bad, the Patriot, that I only... No! So, Jay Carroll, for Prize Picks, and now that well, hold on. I can't say it. I can't say it unless the ad is off. There we go. I cannot talk about any type of specific words when using Prize Picks, but I mean, you know the Patriots. You know the Patriots inside and out, just like I do. So usually when it comes to gambling, I always just straight up go with Patriots. I put money on the Patriots for the last 4 weeks. Last week they burned me because they didn't cover. Just imagine the Bills trade for Joey Bosa. They have Joey Bosa, John. You mean someone else? My back itches. The Jets must really love this draft. Phillips let it slip. Crickets. Will the Patriots win the AFC East? Oh, they trade Joey Bosa? Oh, it's a possibility. At this point, anything. Did I think that Sauce Gardner was going to get traded? Nope. Not one bit. Oh, I had the wrong remote in my hand. Do we have the full trade? Does it annoy you when you go live for hours on end and the deadlines just for the Pats do nothing? No. I mean, standing kind of sucks. The Pats are underdogs on Sunday, Mr. Swiss. They are 2.5-point underdogs. 2.5-point underdogs. Chauncey Walker, I'm nervous the Patriots won't trade. I don't think they're going to trade. Double S, I was the producer of that live during the free agent deadline, if you remember. That was before I took over. Hey, look, Donovan Gregory, it's not legal here, man. And that's the one thing I do not like about Texas. That's the one thing I do not like about Texas. Why don't I think the Pats trade? When do they ever trade, man? Last year it was talked about, the Patriots could be big sellers. They could sell everybody. And next thing we know, you trade Josh Uche. Double S, maybe it was as I like to call it, with Jacoby Brissett and a Kyler Murray, it was a soft benching. It was a shadow benching. That it's flat. How do I feel about Brendan Rice? He's just a practice squad player. That's all it is. Like every time you guys ask, like it's not anything like crazy to me. Doing nothing at the trade deadline is such a poverty franchise move. It's a classic Patriots. It's like the draft. Every single year, I got super hyped for the draft. And knowing that and we got an updated trade comp for this trade, and it's a second-round pick and a future first-round pick. So awesome to see that they get this updated. Chat Sports gets it updated as soon as possible. But every single year, the Patriots, they would have a late-round draft pick, like 27, 28, always. And you stay up when you're a kid. And you're like, who are the Patriots going to draft? And then you get to the pick, and next thing you know, you're either drafting Cole Strange out of UT Chattanooga, or you're trading the pick into the second round. Can we trade Jerry Rice's kid for Marvin Harrison's kid? Hey, Marvin Harrison was going off. Do you guys remember everybody was like, let's build around Bailey Zappi and draft Marvin Harrison. It's Gare Bear. Being born into a Jets fan, I thank every day that I was not born into a Jets fan. But I do root for that baseball New York team. Yeah, Brendan Rice played with Caleb Williams in college at USC. My family is from New York. They need to pick it up. Shows how much. Chris, do it. Your dad's a Jets fan. Chris, what's your dad's basketball team? I'm a Mets fan. You guys know that. Oh, 100%. Belichick was nothing without Brady. Oh, 8-4-4-2 champ. Every single person on Twitter. Every single person on Twitter was like, I think we should build around Bailey Zappi. That's not true, Chris. I watch every game. I watched last night's game. They beat the Wizards. I love basketball, but I love football way more. Dad's a Raiders fan. His baseball team is the A's. His basketball team is the Jazz. Going through it, oof. What's the lowest outcome for the season that we'll still be happy with? At the beginning of the year, my entire kind of goal for this season was just win 9 games. Maybe make the 7th seed. But after watching this team the first 9 weeks of the season, I'm all in. I'm like, hey, let's go for it all. Let's try to win a championship here, because right now, like, you guys can go down the chat right now. And while you're down there, we got 800 people in the chat right now. Hit that thumbs up icon. Who is the best team in the NFL right now? Is it the Colts that just got beat down by the Steelers? Double S, my prediction was 9-7 or 9-8. 9-8 or 10-7. So, Haven, who is championship caliber in the AFC? Who is championship caliber? Like, who is the best team in the AFC? The Chiefs are what? 5-4? Denver barely beat the Giants. They just lost to the Colts. They barely beat the Texans. Like, the Bills? Patriots beat the Bills. I don't know who the best team in the AFC is. I don't believe in the Steelers. So, like, the Patriots have a great opportunity to try and win this and make a deep run, because the whole entire league is wide open. Let me see if I can get ESPN on here. Okay, edits. The Patriots beat the Bills. We beat the Bills. No. Go off. Do not disturb. Maxie Smith is also going to the Jets in that trade. Exactly, Haven. It's a divisional game. But in the playoffs, it's still a divisional game. Like, it's wide open. And the Patriots have to take advantage. They have to take advantage. Okay, let's do that. Are you expecting a trade from the Patriots? I'm waiting. Is it going to happen? Maybe not. Everybody's loading up. The only team that loaded up today was the Seahawks, which are in the NFC, and the Colts, which is, they're not in the same division, so I'm not worried. Did not take us serious. They lost to the Falcons, dude. Patriots beat the Falcons. Go get Joe Mixon. Is he going to play? He has yet to play this. He is yet to play this season, and nobody knows if he's healthy enough to even be to play in the NFL this year. Seahawks, I'd probably say, are the best team in the NFL, but I'm not worried about the NFC. That's the difference. Is that right? No. What? Oh, I forgot. I was like, what? That's right. Jerry is going to be like, this is our year. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. That should work. Cool. Get them talking about. I see you, Muncher. I do not want to play the Chiefs. So I have the playoff picture right here. We can go over it. I have the playoff picture, so we can talk about it. Since obviously the Patriots and nobody is making a trade. Is Cam Akers available? I don't think so. Stop going on Do Not Disturb, phone. So right now, obviously your division leaders, the Colts are in 1, the Patriots are in 2, Broncos are in 3, and they're all tied at 7-2, and then the Steelers are at 4. Bills at 5, Chargers at 6, Jags are at 7, and Kansas City is stuck at 5-4, but you have to assume that Kansas City is going to make the playoffs. If the playoffs ended right now, Chiefs would be the 7th seed, and the Patriots would host the Chiefs, because I don't think the Jags have it. And, yeah, so you would play, the 2 seed would play the 7th seed. So in that picture, you see the Patriots would play the Jags, but right behind them is the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Chiefs could easily get to that 7th spot, so you would be. If you win that, in the wild card, go to the divisional round, who knows what happens. But the Colts are at 7-2. They just got beat down by the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Patriots, with their remaining schedule, you have a great opportunity to win most of your games. And I know I have that in here. Where is it? 10. All right. Like, the Patriots' schedule is fairly easy. And everybody wants to say, oh, they're beating easy teams. So what? So what? You beat the Falcons in week 9, 24-23. You play the Bucs. Well, the Jets are a dub. The Bengals most likely going to be a dub. That's 2. Giants are a dub. They're a joke. All right, Bills, you lost. So that's 3. So that's 3-1. Ravens, I have no idea. Let's just chalk it up as the worst case scenario. So then you beat the Jets and you beat the Dolphins. So you finish the season going 5-2. That finish you at 12 and win the next 5 games. 3, sorry. So finish you at 5-3. That finish you at 12-5. What does 12-5 get you? Does that get you the exactly double S? There's no such thing as an easy game. Does that get you a spot as a 1 seed at 12-5? It could. Who knows what the Colts are going to be? You have the tiebreaker over the Bills, which is a good thing, but you got to win that Week 15 game. But the Bills have a very, very, very tough schedule. Like, if I look at the Bills' schedule, they still have to play. They play the Dolphins. They're playing the Dolphins next week. Then they got the Bucs, the Texans in Houston, the Steelers, Patriots. They still have to play the Eagles too. The Bills have to play the Bucs, Texans, Steelers, Patriots again, and the Eagles. That is 5 tough games. More tough than the Patriots. And we talked about, I think that no game is easy. But when it comes to strength of schedule, that's hard for Buffalo. That's very, very, very hard for Buffalo. Very hard for Buffalo. For everybody that just tuned in, we got 860 people in the chat. I did see someone in the chat say, "Oh, Brett, it's good to see you cool, calm, and collective right now." Yeah, I'm very I'm calm when it's not a game going on. I'm relaxed. Yeah, if we beat the Bucs, I would. If the Patriots beat the Bucs, if we beat the Bucs on Sunday, I'm putting the Patriots at number 1 in the NFL in the power rankings. Will we possibly trade for Bucky Irving? I love Bucky Irving. I thought he was a great running back since his time at Oregon. I don't think they're getting rid of him. Got me excited. No trades. No trades. Stop going on. I swear to God, man, my phone keeps going on Do Not Disturb. And I need to know when these trades are happening. So, Bucks win without Mike Evans is deceiving. Yeah. Patriots are getting a running back. That's according to Ricky. Let's go through the rest of these trades. All right, so we saw the original trade for Quinnen Williams, we just went over. They're getting Maxie Smith, the 2026 second-round pick, and a 2027 first-round pick. Then you have the Bears receiving in a pick swap Joe Tyron Sharinko. I think that's right. Big trade, Rashid Shaheed going to the Seahawks for a 4th and a 5th-round pick in 2026. And I think this is the biggest trade of the day. Jets receive 2 first-round picks in A.D. Mitchell and send away Sauce Gardner to the Colts. Yeah, the Jets won't trade in division. The Jets won't trade in division. Neither will the Dolphins. That rarely happens, guys. Rarely happens. Rarely happens. Jacoby Myers, he was rumored to be possibly a reunion with the Patriots. Patriots productions, I'll get to that in 1 second after we go through all the trades that happened. I'm not sure if Sauce is worth 2 first. Absolutely not. No, he is not worth 2 first. Cosmic Boy, Chiefs will make the playoffs this season. Why haven't the Titans sold anyone yet? I saw a tweet earlier today. I think it was from Jordan Schultz. It was one of them, and they said the Titans, I think, are done. They wouldn't be surprised if they are done. Rico Dowdle trade, they're not trading Rico Dowdle. That dude's a dog. If anything, they'll trade Chuba Hubbard. But it's, does anybody want to take on that contract? That is the big question, if they want to take on that contract from Chuba Hubbard. I think he signed with a $38 million contract with the Carolina Panthers literally last offseason. Yeah, exactly, Jose Cruz Torres. Exactly. You're going to have to risk. Then we had the trade that started this morning. Logan Wilson going to the Cowboys and the Bengals receiving a 2026 7th-round pick. And we'll go through our trades. Why don't we talk about the trades that we have made? Because we haven't talked about the moves that we have made. So, started off, and this is kind of rumored, that the Patriots, they sent Keion White over to the 49ers for a 2026 7th-round pick. Because we are 90 minutes away. Angel, thank you. Appreciate you, Angel Walker. Always making me blush. Patriots getting a pick swap for Keion White. They receive a 2026 6th-round pick. And literally, probably 10, 15 minutes after, they send a trade. They send Kyle Duggar with a pick swap. So they get 2 6th-round picks out of it. And they send Kyle Duggar to the Steelers. Question is, what with those 7th-round picks would we do? Well, I see Patriots Productions talking about who would we get. And here are the running backs that I said the Patriots could possibly get. And I put Breece Hall in there just for shits and giggles. That's basically it. Because I don't think they're trading in division. But Jerome Ford, with those pick swaps that you got, you have 2 6th-round picks. And if you really want to make a trade for a running back, which I think could possibly happen, according to Ricky Scoops, you could use those pick swaps. Devin Singletary, also a possibility. White, Zamir White as one of those guys. Tom, I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 1,000%. Ricky Spanish. How much is Breece Hall worth? So I think he's worth the 3rd-round pick. Oh, I thought that was something. I think Breece Hall's worth a 3rd-round pick. But I think with the in-division, the Jets will probably be like, you got to give us a 2nd. Just remember, Wolf is a Belichick guy. This might be the last year. That you'd give a 2nd for Breece Hall? And Tom was in there. And sorry, but my back itches like crazy. Ricky's new tweet. Does he have a new tweet? I'm looking right now. Oh, 6 minutes ago, sounds like the Jets have another big trade coming up. Trade Alex Austin for a bucket of beers. But Breece Hall, it would be what just happened? Whoops. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. And we have to do the lottery, like the lottery. You would have to do the in-division tax, probably send him a second, maybe even a player. You also have to cut a player. You have 53 players on the roster, so you have to get rid of somebody. Thumbs, I would do a 3rd and a 7th for Breece Hall. Did Breece Hall tweet something? C-Bakes 10, how does Garrett Wilson and Michael Mayer sound? I don't think you need a tight end. So Breece Hall just tweeted that out. Focus! Focus! Oh, it's not focusing. He tweeted a frown emoji. So whatever that means. Nikhil, I'm not doing that. Because if you look at some of the teams, and let me check Breece Hall. Actually, let's bring up Breece Hall because he is in there. He is in here. I definitely have his player bio. So if we talk about Breece Hall, 6'1", 220? Actually, now that I think about it. 220. How big is Ramondre? 227. I like having a guy that can bulldoze his way through a line of scrimmage. And also at the same time, have another running back that is speedy. And would you trade Breece Hall? I don't know why, a running back isn't necessary, people. You have Travion Henderson. You have Ramondre Stevenson. You have Terrell Jennings. If you go out and trade for Jerome Ford, what difference does that make? It doesn't make a difference. You want Mondre off your team? Jerome Ford is not a better running back. Exactly, Double S. You need a freaking edge. You need an edge. And we didn't get to it. But that's my second one of my perfect trade plan. Teebs, you have Landry and Spillane. Spillane is a linebacker, an interior linebacker. An interior linebacker. You trade for an edge rusher. Because right now, you don't have anybody. You got Caleb Murphy, and let's be honest, Caleb Murphy is mid. Cornerback? Okay, Tom Pelissero. The Jets are not expected to trade Breece Hall, though there is still over an hour until the trade deadline. And then I'm sure you guys saw it. Yeah, Landry is not mid. But what if Landry gets hurt? What if he gets hurt? And then Jordan Schultz just tweeted the Jets are trying to make another trade. What about Brian Thomas Jr.? He's not getting traded, guys. Matt, I agree. I 100% agree. You want a game changer edge, not a depth piece? Well, then you're going to have to wait until the offseason, Tom, because Max Crosby is not getting traded. Myles Garrett is not getting traded. And I'm not trading a first-round pick for an aging 31-year-old Trey Hendrickson, who also needs a contract. I'm not giving a first-round pick for a guy that you're going to have to extend. If you can get Jalen Waddle, Pats fan, if you can get Jalen Waddle for a third-round pick, you do it. If you can do it for a second-round pick, you do it. You do not give a first-round pick. You do not give a first-round pick for Jalen Waddle. We have the money to pay, but do you want to, like Trey Hendrickson, I know he's great. But how much longer of great does he have left? He's 31 years old. He's 31. And I don't have Trey Hendrickson. God damn it. And what has Trey Hendrickson done this season? 16 tackles, 4 sacks, 3 tackles for loss. Exactly. He's older than me. I think Jordan Addison could be traded. I don't think he's going to be traded. The Patriots are looking towards the future. And I'll bring up this quote once again from Andrew Callahan of the Boston Herald, who made a great point. And you could see, I don't expect them to swing for the fences ahead of Tuesday's trade deadline. The names are lower-level players, like Arden Key. Rashid Shaheed got traded. Devin Singletary and others. It's not going to be a big, blockbuster trade. Nikhil, I got you. This is what Nikhil's talking about if you guys see it in the chat. This is from Mike Girardi of the Boston Sports Journal. Been told that the league-wide that Tennessee is might be unwilling to make deals with New England because of the owner, Amy Adams Strunk. And it continues to think too much about how things ended with Vrabel back into the beginning of 2024 when they fired him and is not inclined to help out the Patriots. We'll soon find out with the likes of Edge, Arden Key, Tony Pollard, and even Calvin Ridley. So there you go. Amy Adams Strunk is not willing to deal with the Patriots because she does not want to help out Mike Vrabel and this team. Does not want to help out this team. So you might have to rule out all of those happening. So then who's left? Well, we talked about it before. And I still think, and I'll say it for the, 20th time this stream, Arnold Ebiketie. Exactly, Mark. Big L. And I have some more words on that owner. And it involves what today is. But that's it. Yeah, exactly, Omar. Prius for the win? Yeah, exactly, William. Exactly. It's Tuesday. Take my words with how you will. Exactly. She's preying on the downfall. Antonio Gibson's going to miss 2 seasons. He's going to miss 12 months. That puts him back at about September. Patriots Productions, what are the how would we feel about trading for Garrett Wilson? Depends on what you need. I'm not trading a first round pick for anybody. Kyle Larson in the chat. Shout out to the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Kyle Larson. That'd be crazy if it was a real Kyle Larson. But wide receivers, do I have wide receivers in here? I do have wide receivers. So, we could go through a couple of them. Alan Lazard, Brandon Cooks, Calvin Ridley. What if it is? Well, Kyle Larson, don't go on iRacing because we are live streaming right now. I'm not trading a first round pick for anybody. Chris Clark 1-2 Earnhardt. That's great. Raise hail, praise Dale. Chris Olave, I would give a third. I would give a first for Max Crosby, but Max Crosby isn't getting traded. I'd give 2 firsts for probably Myles Garrett. But Myles Garrett isn't getting traded. Like, that is, you have to think that why would the Browns trade Myles Garrett? They said they're not trading Myles Garrett. The Raiders said they're not trading Max Crosby. I would trade Chris Olave I would trade a third, 100%. I'm trading a third and a sixth. Rome trade for Pats. He wants out. Hey, we already tried one Washington wide receiver. It did not work out. Do we really want to try another one? Christian Kirk's another good one. Christian Kirk's mid. I mean, 4 games played, 14 catches. That doesn't interest me. One rumor I saw, and it wasn't anybody in specific, Debo, 42 receptions. Is that right? Is that right? So, Michael, after the last couple wins from the Cardinals, I don't think they'd be willing to trade him. Well, I know Terry McLaurin's out. I just didn't know Debo was going that off. Debo for a fifth. I mean, you could think, like, Washington, they're done. Jaden Daniels' arm is, like, turned the wrong way. He's probably going to be out for the season. So maybe they blow it up. Jose Ortiz. Who do I think the Pats are going to get? No one. Scarecrow, yeah, he's been playing solid. I mean, I watch most Commanders games. Yeah, prayers up for JD5. It's a tough one. I hope the best for him. Exactly. Legato Studios. No one is. I don't see the Patriots trading for a running back. I don't see it happening. If it happens, it happens. Cool. Like, Jalen Hyatt is another wide receiver. Juwan Jennings. None of these guys interest me. You tried to get Rashad Bateman at one point. Didn't work out, and that's when they gave him the contract extension. And then there's Van Jefferson, who's absolutely dog. You know what. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. had his career high in yards yesterday. We signed Brennan Rice to the practice squad. He is not on the active roster. The Jets said they have deals on the table right now. How do I feel about D-Hop? He's washed. I mean, if there's a deal on the table for Breece Hall, everybody's saying that they're not doing it. So, but if you can get them to trade Breece Hall, if you can get your in-division rival who you play next week, you also have to remember you play the Jets next week. Can you convince them to trade one of those guys, a Garrett Wilson or a Breece Hall, for a third-round pick? Maybe a second. I don't know. Exactly, Joshua Santos. People are going crazy. What really annoys me is that Jordan Schultz tweeted out that we're signing him. It's a practice squad signing. It doesn't matter. If anything, please trade for an edge rusher. Please trade for an edge rusher. Can the Patriots do something? We'll bring up the picture again. Oh, that's my Prize Picks picture. Can we do something? Yeah, Jose Cruz Torres. I would rather have Jerry Jones than Robert Kraft, Nikhil. Terry Pats trade. Terry McLaurin is hurt. Terry McLaurin's hurt. Kenneth Grant. It's not a needle mover. It doesn't do anything. Kevin, we have not done a thing. We have not done a thing. So, I'm waiting. I said go get Najee. Didn't know he tore his Achilles. Yeah. JG, I apologize for not putting the ages in there. These were all of them that were like Chat Sports made for every single channel for the trades. I would do that. I wish they had them. But I know their ages, and I can say it for you. What would I do for Brian Burns? I do a lot for Brian Burns, but I don't think they're trading Brian Burns. Brian Burns is a dog and probably worth a second-round pick. And I would send over in a heartbeat. What would you trade for Kayvon Thibodeau? A second. I would send over a second for Kayvon Thibodeau. I think I might have his his bio in here. I do not. Derrick Henry? I do not want Derrick Henry. John F. Kennedy, that's a good question, my guy. Let's go through all the trades that happened as we are just about under. Breaking news, Breece Hall wants to be traded. A little over an hour before the deadline, but Breece wants out. That comes from Jordan Schultz. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. We got 70 minutes till the trade deadline. Water is wet. If the Jets are asking for a third for Breece Hall, you send over the third-round draft pick. Send over the third-round draft pick for Breece Hall. Send it over. Get him to the Patriots. If that's going to be the running back and you can get him for a third-round pick, you do it. You do it. Hey, Double S, I only got my Patriots Air Force ones, my RKK ones. Jose Ortiz. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Let's get to these Super Chats real quick. There's a couple that came in. Bing. Luke May says, happy early birthday. No! Shout out the cats, though. Thumbs, we need an edge, a guard, and potentially a running back. Well, that running back could be Breece Hall. Third-round pick, send it over. Elliott Wolf, get on the phone right now. You got an hour away. Come on. And then Ricky Scoops, he said it. Jets got another big trade coming. If the Patriots could get Nicholas Wheatley, I am desperate. Jose Ortiz, of course we're going. Of course we're going to the playoffs. 97%. Did you know that the Patriots have the highest percent chance, according to The Athletic, to make the playoffs in the NFL? Did you know that? Don't let me down, Ricky Scoops. You can tell me all you want, Mr. Snoopy. But why would Robert Kraft be paying him to do absolutely nothing? Then just fire him. Get him off. Get him off. Let's talk about the trades that have happened so far. Breece might get traded. 100% going to the Chargers. I mean, the Chargers need an offensive lineman. Did Breece Hall get traded? No, nothing has happened. Nothing has happened. So we got the Cowboys trade. Quinnen Williams, defensive tackle, a dog from the Jets. And the Cowboys sent Maxie Smith and a second-round pick and a first-round pick. Look, man, unless the owner is Amy Adams Strunk, I don't care who owns the Patriots. It could be Jerry Jones. It could be Robert Kraft. Put trust in your organization. Copy image. Boom. How about Justice Hill? What is the realistic trade price for Hall if you factor in the division tax? A second. A second. Trade deadline is an hour and 7 minutes away. Look, I'm not trading for Matthew Judon. You had an opportunity to go get him, and you didn't. I don't know what he's done. Let's see what he's done. We can look at what he's done this season. Matt Judon. Anthony Sanchez, I see it. All right, so Matthew Judon this season has 6 total tackles, 0 sacks, 0 forced fumbles. Do you really want that? No. Daniel Moreno, how long does it take to make a trade official? It depends on the trade. Once the teams say yes, yes, it's good. That's all it is. That's all it takes. Doesn't take much. Ah! Birthday wish trade? I mean, my birthday tomorrow. Bradley Chubb to the Pats. I'd enjoy that. But that's another in-division trade, which is very annoying. Bubba Clutch, why are we not making a trade? Because the Patriots like what they have. What's up, ya boy Trav? Jets fans are on life support. Dude, you're 1-8. Exactly, Rage. I hope I'm saying that right. Jeremy Fowler tweet, what do you got for me? Jeremy Fowler. Let's check it. Spotlight on the Jets in the final 75 minutes of the trade deadline after 2 massive deals. New York says they want a second for edge Jermaine Johnson, who is expected to stay with the team. Not sending a second-round pick for Jermaine Johnson. Just not happening. Patriots Productions, you are going to have to trade a player. You're going to have to trade. Was my gamer tag? Mine was Brett F. Ball 19 for Brett Football 19. And if you want to go look me up, my logo is a Patriots logo. Adam wins, call it. But just know if you're wrong. Breece Hall wants out, your boy Trav. We'll see. We shall see what happens. I'm not sending a second-round pick. Who is the dream scenario, Gonzo Prods? My dream scenario? My dream? I've been a fan of his since Ole Miss. Yeah, we're good. Thank you, Sam. Well, can the Patriots make a trade? Gabe, I don't know. I don't know yet. All right, so where are we? Let's look at what we got here. Let's look at what we got here. My ideal trade, my fantasy trade, my birthday wish trade. Come on. Come on. I'd do it. I'd send over a first. I'd send over a player. But it's not happening. It's not happening. I said it the whole time. I said it when we started here. I don't think the Patriots are going to make a trade. Rice Swirl, appreciate you. I know we say Morrow. I'm waiting for next year. I keep saying June 1st, cap hit goes in half. In half. In half. Patriots make a trade but only announce it in Discord. Got a video of Kincaid doing a shoey. I mean, you guys have seen me do boots all the time. Jose Cruz. Jose Ortiz. It's not going to happen, though. It's not going to happen. Just watch me tweet this. Yeah. No, they have not made, the Patriots have not made a trade. Patriots have not made a trade. Reaction from a league source to the Jets' 2 trades. They took a top 5 defense and tore it apart. No, I will not be trolling at all. Can we just can we make a trade, man? Can we make a trade? I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Back to the trades that happened. Just in case you're joining us, we got 1,200 people in the chat. If you want me to go through all of these trades, because we're waiting and waiting and waiting, but we only have 325 people that hit the thumbs up icon. That's rookie numbers. That's pathetic, guys. And I see a bunch of people in the chat right now all talking, but none of you guys are hitting that thumbs up icon. If you want this to be the biggest stream on YouTube, the biggest Patriots one, I don't know if there's any other Patriots streams going on. I don't think so. So if you want it to be the best, we got to get to at least 500. What are we doing here? I know all of you people have not hit that thumbs up icon. It's like taking off your shoes. Yeah, you see here, Michelle. You got to get to 600. It's like taking off your shoes. When you go into your friend's house, you take off your shoes and get on your couch. You don't want to kind of just put your legs up. Come on. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Nikki, I appreciate you for subbing. Let's see. We can check how many subs we're at. Ooh, don't want to do that. Oh, man. I have to solo produce this. Look at that. We just get to 450 just like that. You know how easy it is? How simple it is? And look at y'all. We're almost at 36,000. 36,000 subscribers. Take off my Crocs. Filbert Acosta, I see ya. We are losing the trade deadline. Yeah. Depends on the friend's house, Chris, to it. Yeah, honestly, let's be honest here. It depends on the friend's house. If they got a nice place, you're taking off your shoes. If not, We did a new QB. Omar X, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Because that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. This is crazy talk. Patrick Dillon, I believe in Travion Henderson. But do the rest of the Patriots? I don't know. What I noticed in that final drive against the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday. What I noticed was that he was not in the game. As we are under an hour away from the trade deadline. But Joey Glennon, I get it. He needs to get his feet. But in the final drive of the game, when the Patriots needed a first down, it was Terrell Jennings over him. That concerns me. Maybe a new owner. Kraft hates to spend. Kraft has so much money, man. This just in, the Patriots aren't doing shh. I would love Chris Olave, but it depends on what you would get for him. That's it. I'm not giving a second-round pick for Chris Olave when he has the concussion issues. One hour left. It's over. Odds of 1 out of 10 the Patriots make a trade, I'm down to 3. When can the Pats fans have something nice? Never. But we are under an hour to go. And now that we're under an hour, I got to tell you guys about our friends over at Prize Picks. You know, I've been using Prize Picks for years, even before I started here at Chat Sports. And now that the hard-hitting football action is even better with Prize Picks, the weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. Keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less than 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if your picks are right, you could cash in. Did you know Prize Picks invented the flex play? Which means you could still cash out if your lineup is not perfect. You know, my lineups aren't always perfect. That's why I use the flex play. You can double your money even if your picks don't hit. And, you know, I made a lineup for today. I was looking at the New England game, and I was like, I like this. And also, I like to add basketball. I like to add basketball in. So I got the more on R.J. Barrett, 19.5 points. And you know I got to keep the bar rolling with the more on Drake May and the more on Stephon Diggs at 236.5 passing yards and 54.5 receiving yards. Give me the more on that one. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Make a lineup just like that one, guys. I love basketball. I love that it's back, and I'm happy that it's back. But I'm not happy that the Patriots are not making a trade. Do something. At 2 minutes left, I don't know if you guys remember back, I think it was, what year was it? I can't remember what year. I think it was back in like 2017 or 18, maybe even 16, where the Browns made a trade, and the trade didn't work because they did not get it in time by the 4 p.m. deadline. They did not get the trade in before, which is hilarious. And then that player ended up being like super great that they didn't trade for. Ravens linebacker. Why does Ramondre Stevenson keeps getting stuffed at the line? The offensive line does not open holes for him. We know that the offensive line has been a little struggling at the moment. We know that it's just been a little bit okay. Where did I see? Someone asked, would you say the Bucs? How good would you say the Bucs defense is? Well, it's not, Haven. It's not as good. I'll tell you this much. It's not as good as as Cleveland or Atlanta. Why does Ramondre keep getting second, third, and fourth chances? Edward, cut the chit chat. Hey, I'm waiting. Yeah, Jared Wilson. Jared Wilson should be at center. Jared Wilson should be at center. Will Campbell has a 74 pass blocking grade. Yeah, I think Will Campbell has been fine. Will Campbell has been good. GC Sports, what do you want me to say about him? He's on the practice squad. He's gonna be cut in a week. Like, we needed 4 linemen. I've talked about GC. I've talked about Brendan Rice many times. When you can't find his pro stats, and you have to go with his college stats, he's an ex-wide receiver. It's literally just a signing to the practice squad to help somebody with scout team, as Keion Bootie's not going to be there. That's all it is to it. That's all it is to it. Once Keion Bootie comes back, Brendan Rice will be cut from the team. It's a practice squad signing. That's all it is. Ooh, some baseball news. For all you baseball fans out there, Yu Darvish will miss the 2026 season after undergoing surgery to repair a torn flexor tendon in his elbow. They were like O-teams, they were chipping him. So it would be like, hey, we're going to hit you, and then you're going to get. The secondary at Tampa is a joke. Their defensive line is great. Are we sure Garrett Bradbury's better at Jared Wilson at center? Or is the only reason that Jared Wilson is not playing center because the Patriots don't have a left guard? We saw him literally take Cole Strange's spot in 4 practices at left guard. So is it because that the Patriots don't have a left guard, or is it because, like, you have to take these into consideration? We need an edge and a wide receiver. I think we need an edge. I think that I truly think the Patriots were trying to trade with the Tennessee Titans. And I think they were trying to either get a running back or they were trying to get an edge rusher. And Arden Key is right there. Tony Pollard's right there. But Amy Adams-Strunk told Mike Borgonzi and Chad Brinker, who run the operations over in Tennessee, and told him to basically F off. So it hasn't been working. And GC, I'm glad you asked. Let's get to the trades that have happened so far. And we'll go through all of them. Quinton Williams went to the Cowboys. The Jets are receiving a 2026 second-round pick and a 2027 first-round pick. And then that was a big trade. The Jets have been sellers today. But then the Bears, the Browns received a pick swap for Joe Tryon Shorinko. I hope I said that right. I did hope I said that right. Seahawks, they get their wide receiver too. A big move. I absolutely love this move for the Seattle Seahawks. They are red shells, yes. We've talked about that a lot. I love this move from the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks might be one of the best teams in football. Imagine a Patriots-Seahawks Super Bowl, a rematch between Sam Darnold and then you go with Drake May. Thumbs, go look at Garrett Bradbury's last 2 games. It's bad. Which I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it on the show tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we're still going live tomorrow. 4th round, 5th round pick for Rashid Shaheed. I would have done that in a heartbeat. I don't know why the Patriots weren't on that. I would have gotten Rashid Shaheed. The need for speed. Stuff like $54 million in cap space pop sense. Red Shells, we'll get into that in a second. But we're going to go through all these trades. The big one of the day, Sauce Gardner heading to the Colts, and the Jets get 2 first-round picks and A.D. Mitchell. I will say this, it's kind of crazy that the Colts are actually making moves the second you get a new owner there. Chris Clark, we are live at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays. 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays. Jacoby Myers was heading to the Jaguars from the Raiders. We know the Patriots were rumored. And look at 4th round pick and a 6th round pick for Jacoby Myers. For Rashid Shaheed, who I think is a solid wide receiver, you sent in a 4th round pick and a 5th round pick. Which was very, very cool. But the Patriots aren't making moves. 50 minutes away. Logan Wilson, this started the morning. You saw this happen at about 6 o'clock this morning, Eastern Time. Logan Wilson, the linebacker, heading to the Cowboys for a 2026 7th round pick. Is it interesting? Is it anything? No, not really. And then last night, Draymond Jones is going to the Ravens, and the Titans receive a conditional 5th round pick that could turn into a 4th round pick. Yep. And then Jalen Phillips, also a trade that went down yesterday. The Eagles are receiving edge Jalen Phillips, for a 2026 3rd round pick. I mean, if you're the Patriots, would you have done this? Would you have done this for the Patriots? Would you have sent over a 3rd round pick for Jalen Phillips to boost that edge? Because I would have. I would have done that in a heartbeat. Yeah. They trust their team, Joey. Braden Swinson, he could be brought up. It could be brought up. Well, the Eagles, they have a lot of problems, Pale Guy. They have a lot of problems. Yeah, Mr. Snoopy, Jalen Phillips, he did tear his Achilles a couple years ago. Can we get a trade? Jack Conley to the practice squad. The Lions practice squad. Kayvon Thibodeau could be a possibility. I don't think the Giants are sellers. The Giants have not been rumored to be big sellers this entire trade deadline. Yeah, missed a lot of games last year. A 1st round pick and a 3rd round pick, that's just not happening. Would I do it? Yeah. You also had this trade, which I thought was pretty interesting. Jair Alexander for a pick swap. He goes to the Eagles. They got their 2 guys. They're trying to repeat. Then let's check out our trades. Kyle Duggar, pick swap, sent it over to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then literally right before that, Keion White sent over to the Niners. GC Sports, do you think the Pats will beat the Bucs? I think they have a true chance. I think they have a real chance. Oh, Gonzalez, I'm just annoyed that the Patriots have not made a single move. I was expecting to be buyers and to make at least just one. Matthew, no. No. The Patriots have not made any single trade moves. Can we win in the playoffs with these teams? With this team? Yeah, you can win. You can 100% win in the playoffs. Baker will tear up our secondary. Tez Johnson? No. No. I think we could beat the Bucs. The Bucs are not that great. When I say that, like obviously they have Baker Mayfield who's playing like an MVP candidate, but they're beatable. But they are beatable. Who's still put there at wide receiver? Not many people. What are the chances we win the Super Bowl this year? I give it a 25% chance. No moves, Matthew. No moves. The Bucs don't have any wide receivers right now. We have not done a single thing. We have not done a single thing. Still waiting on it. Shout out to Anthony Sanchez coming in with a $2 super chat. Wrong button. May is second most sacked QB. O-line is bad. Yeah, he's been sacked 6 times in the last 2 games. Oh, the Bucs are absolutely beatable, Red Shells. Absolutely beatable. Roland Israel, who can't we beat? Well, Sheehan, how we doing, brother? How we doing? How we doing? 30 minutes to the trade, 45 minutes to the trade deadline. I'm just like, can we make a move, please? Can we please do something? Something here. The Bucs have struggled the last 2 weeks. It's because they have no weapons. Everybody is hurt. Bucky Irving is hurt. Mike Evans is hurt. Chris Godwin is still getting back from that injury that he suffered last year. What's your question, Jose Ortiz? And better not be a Chris Olave trade. Yeah, May holds on to the ball a little too long occasionally. He holds on, but it's fine. Emeka Egbuka is okay. I think he's okay. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, Bobby. I mean, if we want to have a little fun here, I do have a super chat menu that we can go over. Bunch of you guys are getting into the raffle for the random autographed Patriots jerseys. $20 super chat. And we can see me suffer with being boozled. So you cannot make a trade after 4 p.m. Eastern time, ladies and gentlemen. 44 minutes away. I think May knows, yeah. And I was looking back at May's interception on Sunday. Hunter Henry ran the wrong route. It was just a miscommunication. The ball went right over his head. He was going to be wide open in the seam. May saw that, and he didn't run the seam route. Yeah, neither is Evans. Evans isn't playing. Primo, no trades. We saving the cap space for the offseason? I mean, sure. Chuba Hubbard trade? I just don't think the Patriots want that contract. I don't think the Patriots want that contract. I also don't think, yeah, Will Sheehan, your question, good question. I don't think the Patriots need a running back. I don't think you need a running back. You have Travion Henderson, who at some point you got to play him. At some point, double S. Double S. All right. Let's have a little fun here. Jets need an owner. Thumbs, he was struggling with his progressions. I wouldn't say that much. I think May played just fine. He just needs to just hold on to the ball. That sack. I mean, he said it. He said, I'm trying to break tackles over guys that I can't break tackles from. He knows. Michael Tudon. Not Matthew Judon. Michael Tudon. I think we should trade with Miami for Judon. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. His stats suck. In right now, in 9 games played, because I don't think that they've had their bye week, he has 12 total tackles, 0 sacks. How have you played all 9 games and not have had a single sack? Come on. Exactly. 2 hands, Chris Clark. He quit on the team before? Okay, then why? I don't want him if he's going to quit. He's old. He's washed. There's no need for it. No need for it. No need for it. And then double S. Oh, double S. Bean Boozled time. Appreciate all people still in here. We got 1,000 people, 41 minutes away from the trade deadline. What's Ricky Scoop saying? Let me check his Twitter. All righty. I think this is Old Bandage or Pomegranate. Old Bandage or Pomegranate. I don't see Wet Dog in this one. $20 super chat, and I'm doing Bean Boozled. All right. It's a red one. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's hot. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's like a jalapeno. Holy. What is that? Oh, my God. Whoa. Ow. Oh, my. I was not expecting that. Mr. Snoopy, have a good day. Oh, my God. That was holy. He needs some milk. Oh, my God. I love LA Beast. I don't know what it was, all right? I don't know what it was. None of these say spicy on them. Was this the spicy? Oh, it was the spicy ones. Oh, my. It was the spicy ones. The box lied to me. So, that was either... I think I got cayenne pepper. Or Carolina Reaper. Hey, Brady A loves Jesus. I'm here until the trade deadline, man. We should sign Gilmore. We should sign Asante Samuel Jr. Oh, my mouth is on fire. I'm going to get more water. Cosmic Boy, they now have like hot ones. All right, I'm gonna message Avery, producer Avery, and ask her, can you bring me some water? $20, Slater. Chris Clark, stop. All right, Camilo said the word. I was waiting on somebody. Double S. I was waiting on somebody to mention this. Did anybody see that Tom Brady is cloning his dog? He's cloning his dog. I don't know how. I don't know what. But, yeah. Cloning his dog. Yeah, those are recapping the trades. Recapping the oh, Jesus. Wrong one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because the Patriots aren't making a trade, we got to talk about something. We can look at the playoff picture. We have not checked out in a while. I am suffering, man. Oh my God. I was expecting like something to taste bad, not something to be spicy. We all have faith in Travion Henderson. If you don't, I don't know what. I will say, I do not have a lot of faith in Kyle Williams. I don't have a lot of faith in Kyle Williams. We're waiting. We got 30 minutes, about 30 minutes. Here's your playoff picture. The Colts, they made a big trade today. Trading for Sauce Gardner. That bolsters them, but you got to remember the Patriots are in the Jets division. So now you are not playing Sauce Gardner or Quinnen Williams, which is a big deal. So the Patriots might be favored by like 10.5 points. And in the wild card, the Bills are right behind you at 6-2. You need the Bills to lose some games at some point. Chargers are at 6-3, and I just don't know what the Chargers are. And then the Jaguars at 5-3. I'm struggling, man. Oh, come on. Ian Rappaport, we do not care. Get a notification the Commanders are signing wide receiver Treylon Burks to their 53-man roster. Who cares? Tom could clone me a Giselle. How about you clone me a Sydney Sweeney? How about you do that? Breece Hall deleted his tweet? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. 34 minutes away. Of course I know ball. Remember when Burks was supposed to be the next A.J. Brown? Evan, so Breece Hall tweeted out a frown emoji. Please. I don't want to do another Bean Boozled. The right side of my mouth is on fire. Quinnen Williams is really freaking good, man. Max, I would give for Breece Hall a 3rd-round pick. Nice jeans. Like the tweet won't live on forever. Yeah. We don't need to add anybody, Tony Mitchell, but the Patriots were so... Oh, my... You're producing... I'll ask someone else. Because he's staying. Yeah, get me some milk. Yeah. Starts with the owner. There have been 6 trades today, tied for the 3rd most on any trade deadline day going back to 1990. There were 10 trades on November 1st, 2022, and 8 trades last year. Avery is producing Seahawks right now. Camilo, appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Got a couple of super chats coming in. We'll get to those right now. That was rough. I'm good now, but I still need that water. Still need that water. Start from the top. All right. Michael Tudon, since the Pats aren't making any trades, what do you see in the draft for them? An edge rusher? Hey, Banana, tune in on Sundays, man. That's when we really have fun. Tune in on Sundays. I want a wide receiver. I want to go get Mekhi Lemon out of USC. He is my favorite wide receiver in this. Charlie 92. He is my favorite wide receiver in this draft. There's a couple of edge rushers that are out there. I'll get into more trade stuff. Like, I haven't been into any trade options because, like, the Patriots are 7-2. Why do I need to worry about that? Thank you, sir. I got the wrong Bean Boozled, and they were the hot ones. And I got a really bad one, and I wanted to. Oh, my God. Slater! Oh, I just got another 20. What? No. I don't think the Patriots are. I don't feel like the Patriots are trading anybody at this point. It's ridiculous. I guess I got another one. All right. Pats get a bigger, better CB2 this offseason? No. And we'll get to that. How about Mr. Snoopy? How about I find some like super old Doritos bag, or do that, or drink an old beer. You're not getting a better cornerback this offseason. You just gave an extension. To Marcus Jones, and you also have a contract with Carlton Davis for 3 years, like $36 million. So, like, it's right there. You're not going to go out and get another cornerback, and then Christian Gonzalez is eligible for a contract extension after this season. I'm scared. I'm honestly scared now. Will Sheehan, what's my thoughts on the Jets trade? Look, the Jets are going in a different direction. They're 1-8. They suck. They're one of the worst teams in football. So they said, screw it. We're going to get a bunch of draft picks and rebuild. They went from having a top 5 defense. They got rid of their 2 best players. You got rid of Sauce Gardner, and you just got rid of Quinnen Williams. See right there, for 2 first-round picks. That's wild for 2 first-round picks. Now, I mean, the first-round pick for the Colts is probably going to be in the 20s, but still. Appreciate your super chat, Will. And then Slater. Man. All righty. I'm going jalapeno. Screw y'all. This is going to the left side, too. All right. Hopefully this tastes good. One of our producers, Lopez, he said this, and he was like, this isn't even that bad. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Well, that's jalapeno. That wasn't as bad, but that was bad. Have they ever traded with just 29 minutes left? Some teams have. Just keeps getting greedier. Evan, it's okay. Shout out to Daron Harmon. I love Daron Harmon, man. He grew up in my hometown. His mom was my English teacher in middle school. Yeah, I got the notification too, pale guy. Oh, thank God that wasn't that hot. I'd rather do the disgusting ones than the spicy ones. Tyler Algier. I think the Falcons like. You're in trouble, my guy. You're in trouble, my guy. 5,000? You're in trouble. Even I make smarter bets than that. Well, just check the schedule. Wolf is off today. Yeah, so Brady cloned his dog. I don't know how he did it, how much money it was. Notifications say no trade for Pats today. Yep. We'll make a video, too. Everybody's saying, screw Elliott Wolf. Why aren't you making anything? LIJ. You're from Dover? You're from Delaware? Because that's where I'm from. Are aliens real? I don't know, man. I don't know. Can we do a wellness check on Brady? Oh, you can't do that, Patriots. The Patriots just tweeted out some Drake May propaganda. Oh, my God. They are trolling us. They are trolling us. Yeah. Yeah, I lived in Magnolia my whole entire childhood. I'm now in Dallas now, but it's a fun spot. It's Bucks next week. Tom Kiro. Brady going down the same path as... No, please. Yeah, if they made a trade in the last seconds, that's going to be so freaking annoying. Bruce, I'm in Dallas, Texas. That's where the Chat Sports studios are. Yes, Rage, I am in Dallas, Texas. I wish Ye wasn't crazy. Hey, me too. I love his music, but he's crazy. At least it's warmer. Frederica, no, Magnolia, dude. I'm not gonna dox myself, but I lived right by Magnolia Diner. Am I dating? No. No. I am single. Trust me, I feel outed as a Pats fan too. Fat Jones, what's going on, bro? Justin Martinez, I usually am live for most of these watch parties. Like most of the games, I'm live every Sunday. If you haven't tuned in, you should. How's Kentucky going to do a basketball? That's where we're at. That's where we're at. We're 25 minutes away from the NFL trade deadline, and the Patriots have not made anything. I would love to do a meet and greet in Foxborough. I would absolutely love that. I've tailgated in Gillette Stadium multiple times. I seem too bright to be from Lower Slower. I'm from Lower Slower, man. I'm from Lower Slower. Will, I will not go to a Celtics game. I will not go to a Celtics game. That's just not happening. Not happening. Teams have called, this is according to Jordan Schultz, teams have called the Jets are not trading Garrett Wilson. I mean, I'd go to a Celtics game. What am I saying? I don't like the Celtics, but I'd go to a Celtics game. Can we just do something? Mr. Swiss, my birthday is tomorrow. I turn 28 tomorrow. I don't see them making trades now. I think they would have done it by now. TTV, Reptar, I hope so. Come to the Giants game this year? I mean, I hate the Giants. I'll go to Madison Square Garden. Yeah, you see double S. We still got about 1,200 people in the chat right now. Sub for Pat Stubbs. I know it's not a game here. Charlicia, we're not playing a game today. I hope we can win the trade deadline. But Sunday's game's going to be good. John, you notice. I notice you. Mr. Snoopy, the Jags general manager looks like he's 12. Oh, Giants at Patriots on Monday Night Football. I'll be live. You should come up to Pat's at Baltimore. If I could go to any of those games, I would. But I got to be here. I got to be here for you guys. I'm not just going to skip a game. I'm not just going to skip a watch party. I'd rather be here talking to y'all, giving you guys. Because not everybody gets to watch the games. Not everybody gets to watch the games. Most people, Sunday ticket is a lot. Sunday ticket's a lot of money. So I give you guys as much as I can. I literally go live every single Patriots game, live play-by-play analysis. We get a what was it? We do daily videos every single day. That's why you subscribe to the channel. Braden Swinson needs to be elevated. I think he will. Calvin Caliber, look, I'm used to working on Sundays. When I lived in Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Pennsylvania, I worked at a local TV station, and I worked every Sunday. Sin, I wish you were right. D. Watson, the only problem with that, and I'm not going to say what you did because I want people to tune into this watch party. I do that for basketball, and it's like 2-minute delay. We called it under Mifflin. No, I worked at the local NBC station. Sasquatch the Quatch. You're always understaffed. Always understaffed? Yeah, we were always understaffed, man. I don't see any reports from Adam Schefter. You're done with Chisholm? I'm not done with Chisholm. Undrafted free agent. He never gets snaps anyway because they don't use him yet. Yeah, Ghost, this is my full-time job. I wouldn't have it I wouldn't do anything else. I got lucky to be hired by Chat Sports 11 months ago in December. And I get to do this full-time. The only thing that annoys me? Jay Rillo, that's the question of the day. Oh, I don't know. Glad Clapgate is over. Should we talk about Clapgate? Send them my resume? I could send them my resume. I mean, if you look up my name on YouTube, you might be able to find my old TV reel. We're just talking, X. We're honestly just talking. We got 20 minutes till the NFL trade deadline, and the Patriots have not done anything. And where Ricky might have been wrong. Keion, I don't have any. The only way I'm leaving is if the Patriots call me up. Shout out to that. Oh, Mr. Snoopy, I listened to you. I said you could go to the beginning of the stream. I said, I think you might be right. All this hype, and it said nothing. Ricky, lose that number. You go live tomorrow too? I'm pretty sure we're going live tomorrow. We got to get the cuts out, man. Got to get the segments out. Charlicia, I appreciate you. Means a lot to me. You took an industrial maintenance mechanics class at Polytech? I took radio and TV broadcasting. Ricky Spanish. Red Sox PTSD. Look, man, that's rough. Because the Red Sox, they had Joe Ryan, and then they didn't because they didn't get it in time. Thomas Hushin here from Scranton. Hey, shout out to you. I lived in NEPA for 2 years. Worked at the local TV station for 2 years. Was the local sports reporter. Did my time. And then I got a job here. Can't complain. What happened to Allie, guys? She left to get a new job. That's all it is. Rage, you took radio, TV, broadcasting. Look, I didn't know what else I was going to do. It was kind of like, hey, we'll be live. Haven, I think she's good. She still lives in Dallas, I'm pretty sure. I've lost hope. Everybody just pray. There's still a cap. Tony Mitchell, I think she's doing PR somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I did not, Bruce. I did not. Thanks, Adam Schefter. As expected, Eagles wide receiver A.J. Brown has not been and will not be traded at the trade deadline. Thanks, Shefty. Appreciate you, Will Sheehan. Drake London for a new kicker. Hey, the Falcons, they cut Parker Romo. Hey, appreciate you, Charlicia. Appreciate you. No luck for the Pats. Yep. Ethan Harmon, you found my old YouTube. I mean, it's still my YouTube channel. It's just my reel. Before I did this. Yeah, the broadcast media did PR pipeline. Like, if I didn't get the job here at Chat Sports, I was going to go into PR. Thomas Allen, yes, sir. Hey, Tyler S., chill. We play nickels. They play nickels. No, PR as in public relations. Puerto Rico. Parker Romo was a double agent. What team has the most subs on Chat Sports? The Cowboys and the Raiders channel both have over 200,000 subscribers. I can believe we did nothing. Honestly, I can 100% believe we did nothing. You know Philly declined our offer. 100%. They don't want to. Bears have a lot too. Bears do. Steelers just reached over 100K. The Warriors channel just reached over 100K. And you know what? We're almost at 36. One day it will be us. What do I think of LaShawn McCoy at Dell State? Is he at Dell State? I know Deshaun Jackson is. Clinton Portis is also at Dell State. I mean, they're a good team. Parker Romo missed the PAT on purpose. Only signing is Jerry Rice's son. And it was to the practice squad. Mike Vrabel talks tomorrow. He talks tomorrow. 15 minutes, guys. Alexander Smith, Tisobi might be in the chat. No, double S, Romo did get cut. They cut him and signed Zane Gonzalez, I want to say. Under 15 minutes to the trade deadline, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Do something, Elliot Wolf. What do you got for me? Shout out to Will Sheehan. Yep. Hey, Mr. Swiss, enjoy the rest of the day, my guy. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow. Let's get that super chat up of Will Sheehan. Bro paid Parker Romo $1.99. Oh, my God. That's so annoying. Can we make a trade? If you want the Patriots to make a trade, hit that thumbs up icon. Sub it up. D. Watson. Need about 350. Connor, why can we, I don't know, man. We got 12 minutes until the trade deadline. Can we get any trades in? I can't believe the Patriots tweeted out, consistency is key at Drake May, 8 straight games with 100 passer rating. And all the replies are, why the hell aren't you making a trade? Yes, 100% they're trolling us. This is the first time I've seen Ricky Scoops be wrong. Same here. But I will say, what we know all about the Patriots is they are tight-knit. They are extremely tight-knit. They don't let anything in or anything out. Do you guys remember back in the offseason when they cut, I think it was cut, Kendrick Bourne? Or no. It just hit me. When they placed Jalen Polk on IR, and then they asked Vrabel about it, and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. We haven't placed anybody on IR. We must have some rats in the organization. So, like, I don't think Ricky had any true scoops because the Patriots don't talk. There was no rumors about Kyle Duggar being traded to the Steelers. It was just, hey, he's on the trade block. And when it was made known it was on the trade block, you knew it. So, I don't know. 10 minutes, people. Yeah, Bruce, they couldn't even get rid of Jennings. Nobody wants Anfernee Jennings. Mr. Snoopy said it best. He sucks. No, we haven't done anything. I have not seen anything about TJ Hockenson. So, plus, why would you trade for TJ Hockenson when you have 2 tight ends? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Multiple teams have gotten trades in last minute. Says who, Sin? Who's got that? Digging in the cards, I don't see anything. Exactly. No need to cap. Michelle, thank you for asking. Let's get to them because we got 9 minutes. Got 9 minutes to the trade deadline. It's been very quiet for a lot of teams. I know the Broncos were rumored to trade for someone. The Bills were rumored to trade for someone. We were rumored to trade to be buyers. Not happening. Biggest trade of the day and the last trade that we've gotten is the Jets sending Quinnen Williams to the Cowboys for Maxie Smith, this 2026 second-round pick, and a 2027 first-round pick. Then the Bears, the Browns sending over their edge rusher, Joe Tyrone Shoyinka, for a pick swap. I've talked about it today. The biggest trade that I love, the best trade that I love for the value that you got and the player that you got is that the Saints sending Rashid Shaheed over to the Seahawks for a 2026 2026 fourth round pick and a 2026 fifth round pick. I would have done this trade. Pats fan, you're trolling. Chill out. And then the big one of the day, 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner. 2 first-round picks for Sauce Gardner, and they send A.D. Mitchell. Oh, we got Adam Schefter in the chat. Let's see. Who is... Tom Brady cloning his dog. It's all speculation, man. I'm waiting. I got everybody on notifications. Every single person on notifications. Jacoby Myers heading to the Jags from the Raiders for a 4th-round pick and a 6th-round pick, both in 2026. I love when people make fake accounts, man. That's not really Allie, guys. You're a clone me? That's not really her. I'm going to put you in timeout. Yep, you're getting... I'm not gonna troll. No, she's not. It's not the real one. Yeah, exactly. Eric, you let him know. Come on. I literally looked at the account that made it, and it said Allie Barefoot Real. Why not get Olave? He's right there. Shout out to Ghost J. And let's get the last trade that started today, and that is Logan Wilson. Cowboys receiving him. The Cowboys were a bit buyers today, trying to at least salvage what defense they have left. Well, they shouldn't have traded they shouldn't have traded Micah Parsons in the first place. 7th-round pick for him. I don't really know. Yeah, all the people that really thought that was her, gullible as hell, man. Gullible as hell. This is so annoying. The Patriots making no movements. No movements. Got Red Sox news for all you fans. Trevor Story opting in. No, she didn't. Xbox. Yeah. Breaking news. Trevor Story opts into his contract. Oh, my God. Everybody who's a... No one wants to trade with us. No one wants us to be good. No one wants us to be good. So freaking annoying, man. So freaking annoying. Why not get Olave? Because it probably would cost too much. That's all it is. Neither am I, Double S. But a lot of people in here are, so why not? It's a Boston channel. So, according to Paul Kaharski, the Titans are done making deals, so Arden Key, Tony Pollard, and Calvin Ridley, who are rumored to be traded, will not be traded 5 minutes left to the trade deadline. Braden Swinson getting elevated. I mean, I would hope so. Nah, Joshua Santos, no, because a lot of people are just tuning in. A lot of people are just tuning in for the first time. So at this point, like, they're asking because they want to know. And it's because Jordan Schultz, of course, had to say signing. Yeah, Jordan Schultz. They're not sure. The Titans are not trading T'Vondre Sweat. What a surprise! What if to spite Ricky Scoops, we didn't make a trade for a running back? What if to spite? John Elliott Wolf forgot to turn his alarm clock on today. Hey, I didn't forget to turn off mine. Has anybody made a trade this late? I think so, but 3 minutes left? I mean, if you've seen it, like the Eagles announced that they're not making any more trades. The Titans announced they're not making any more trades. Can the Patriots announce they're making trades? According to Ricky, we just got it. Great trade deadline, going back to doggy heaven. See you at the deadline. Sorry, Pats fans. We'll get the scoop right eventually. Love y'all. Sad. Patriots are not making any trades. Patriots are not making any trades. I want to know what happened. You owe us an explanation, Ricky. That's the first time I've ever seen him be wrong. Oh, my God. 1,400 people in the chat. Can we get to 800? Can we get to 35,800? Every time, Chris Clark. Ricky Spanish. Ricky, no one knows Pat's ball. I kept telling everybody around the Chat Sports office. They said, but Ricky said it. But Ricky said it. I said, the Patriots don't tell anybody shit. Just so annoying. I knew it. Oh, we got a trade, but it's not the Patriots. The Saints trading O-lineman Trevor Penning. Stop making... Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. They're trading Trevor Penning to the Chargers. With 1 minute left to spare, they traded away. This is why I like cats more. How big is our building, Sniper Chico? We have a pretty big office. All right, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The trade deadline has hit. And do we have any trades before? I'm not going to say it not right now. I'm not fired. Once again, we got Jack total dog shit. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I'll see you later, Mr. Snoopy. Appreciate you tuning in. Oh my God, you are getting blocked. Thank you, Michelle. Just making multiple accounts. Chill out, dude. Yeah, this is a very freaking annoying. You could have been buyers at the deadline, and you weren't. You had the opportunity to build something with the rest of this team. There was multiple players. Nick Flagg, I'll see you later, bro. Exactly. Making multiple accounts is absurd. No, Rice isn't getting called up from the practice squad. They're going to play Kyle Williams. Was Breece Hall moved? I don't think anything happened. Most cap space, 10 picks, and yeah, nothing. Nothing. I mean, you can fire Wolf. The team is still great. You're 7-2, but it's very, very frustrating how there were so many players out there to improve the team. And I truly, truly think that the Patriots were going to make a trade with the Titans, and then A.B. Adams-Strunk told you to go F off, that we're not trading with you. And it kind of just ruined the Patriots' whole entire process of what they were going to do. It's random speculation, but like, this is why, Carmen, you have to be a sub, brother. Got to be a sub to chat. And we got an official tweet from the Patriots on signing Brendan Rice. Official tweet. I mean, it makes total sense. Like, you still have a great team. You still have a great team. But you didn't improve it at all. So now you're going into the rest of the season. If somebody gets hurt, you're cooked. You're done. It's just super annoying, man. Just super, super annoying. Wolf will be gone after this season. Let's be honest here. Oogie Boogie, I think that's it. Mark Daniels just tweeted. Tweeted about nothing. Said the Patriots did absolutely nothing. I don't blame you for being disappointed, guys. The Jets are not trading Breece Hall, Quincy Williams, or Jermaine Johnson. Offers weren't good enough for them. I think so, Double S. I think that there were multiple options. I think there were multiple options for them. And it didn't happen. You're rolling with a pick. You're rolling with the teams that you rolling with the team you went with at the beginning of the season. And hopefully nobody gets hurt. Because, I mean, I'm not worried about the running backs. But if an edge rusher gets hurt, and shout out to everybody for getting to 800. If somebody gets hurt, specifically on the edge room, the pass rush room, you're cooked. You are absolutely cooked. Because you traded away Keion White. And we could also talk about the safeties. What did Breece Hall tweet? Yeah, Mike Reese, not the transaction that many people were hoping for, but the Patriots announced one's practice squad swap. Brendan Rice and release Jonathan Ward. What do you think about Caleb Murphy that we signed from LA? It's okay. It's all right. Doesn't really have much talent. I'm just disappointed, man. I'm just very disappointed. And this is what I mean. Like, running back, you're fine. I like Terrell Jennings. Ramondre's going to come back, hopefully. Travion Henderson. So, you have 3. Can they use Tavai at edge? Not really. I mean, he can, but... yeah, exactly. Tavai's too small. Who's your current edge pass rusher room? Kayvon Chason, Harold Landry, Anfernee Jennings, who did not get traded. Caleb Murphy, and Elijah Ponder. If Chason or Harold Landry gets hurt, you're cooked. And I'm not going to be mad, but I'm just disappointed. Because I can't really get mad about how the Patriots are playing right now. But exactly, Void. If one of the if Keion Chason or Harold Landry gets hurt, you're fucked. Excuse my language. Breece Hall tweeted, sick about my brothers, man. Happy for them, but man, I'm sick right now. I'm sick right now. I kind of am too. 800 people still in the chat right now. Shout out to all y'all. John, I keep bringing it up because, that's a real possibility that could happen. Did you expect Kayshon Boutte to get a hamstring injury? Did you expect that to happen? Nobody expects injuries to happen. Nobody wants injuries to happen. But it's a part of football. Did you want Tom Brady to tear his ACL back in 2008? No. Right after you had the same roster that you had with an undefeated regular season? No. But yeah. Tyler Zimmer, shout out for the $2 super chat. I hope Caleb Murphy's good. We haven't seen much of him, but you got him off waivers, and he has one of the greatest college football seasons ever. He also was with Mike Vrabel back in the day, back in 2023. But saving cap space to sign current players, no. You have 54. Jared Music, yeah. Rolling over to the offseason? No. Because if you got a guy that's on an expiring contract, then right there, boom, you just get the cap space back. You have $54 million in cap space. $54 million in cap space. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Can we sign WWE wrestlers? Do not cry. Guys, we're 7-2. 2 seed. Any viable players on free agency? We'll go over that. I'll make a video for you guys recapping what happened during the trade deadline and what the Patriots could do next. Missing out on Jalen Phillips at that price was a choke. I don't think the Dolphins were trading in division. That's the problem. Elliott Wolf needs to be fired. That'll be a question on the video. All right, guys. Gamer White, shout out to Steph Curry, man. Who's going to be the wide receiver for us when we play the Bucks? Kyle Williams. Stephon Diggs. Pop Douglas. Oh, we got to go through that. Glad I stayed on. I'm just going to say Abdul Khalifa. We got a $50 super chat from Abdul Khalifa. Bang! Shout out to you, my guy. Overachieved so far. It feels good to be 7-2. We're building another great team around Drake. Don't think many people thought we would be this good. LFG, go Pats, all the way from Bahrain. Shout out to you, bro. Always appreciated. You're a real one. And also get you on the helmet and get you a bunch of raffle tickets into the random jersey that we'll be giving away at the end of November. And he said it best. The Patriots are thinking about the future. They're not thinking about right now. They think of this as a 3-4 year process. You realize that you still have Drake May on the rookie contract for about 2 to 3 more seasons before he is eligible. You have an opportunity to build up this roster and get better and better and better. You're not going to win a Super Bowl in the first year. I mean, it's possible, but it might not be probable. You got to look at the bigger picture here, and that is what I think Mike Vrabel is looking at, and that's why they did not make any moves at the trade deadline. Yes, sir, Double S, you are. You are. And look, I got red stickers now. Red stickers. So, thanks for reminding me, Double S. What should be our next pick? What should we do next? Try to stay healthy and win as many games as possible. That's what you do. El Grande. Am I okay with it? No. No. But nobody who you played got better. Did we get better? No. It's frustrating. It's annoying as hell. I get it. But still. It's very annoying. It's extremely annoying that the Patriots did shit. It is what it is. It is what it is. Abdul, that's going on the helmet, brother. When I do my video, I'm going to ask, should they fire Elliott Wolf? Colts did get better. You don't play the Colts unless you make it to the playoffs. But also, Daniel Jones kind of came back to life. He kind of came back to life, didn't he? So I'll ask y'all before we get on out of here. You guys are already doing it. Are you firing Elliott Wolf? Let me know down in the comments section. The same Wolf that drafted Drake May? Blind squirrel could have drafted Drake May. A blind squirrel could have drafted Drake May. Let's be honest here. Let's be completely honest here. He fell into your lap at the pick. All right, guys. I got to get this video out for us. Disappointing day. Disappointing day. I thought the Patriots are going to do something, and they did absolutely nothing. Exactly, Tosobi. I'm not overreacting. I'm just disappointed. I'm annoyed. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate for everybody who joined us for our live stream. Went 3 hours. 3 hours talking, just shooting the shit. Patriots did not make a trade, but we got a live show tomorrow, November 5th. It's a good day. My birthday. Turned 28. I will see you guys tomorrow, and then if not, I will see you on Sunday for our watch party against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We are still Super Bowl contenders. We are still Super Bowl contenders. Stop overreacting, and let's go Pats.